Why does it look like that?
What's it look like? What? Your head is in there.
But it
Yeah, I
looked
think he
like
said he's
it's
too
like
close.
no, I can see. Hold on, am I zoomed in?
We could see your head. No, you're not zoomed in. We could see your head.
Hold on, I'm about to log out and come back in.
I done lost
Y'all
my
say what's
voice a
up to
little
the
bit. Y'all, my voice came back.
comments real
I've been
quick.
drinking on tea all day. My voice. Oh,
Hi,
there you go.
everybody. The
Hi,
chat already chatting. Bezo Breeze, hey y'all. Have some manners when y'all enter, period. Like, comment, subscribe on all 3 channels. Y'all already
Better.
know what it is. Y'all mamas told y'all to speak when y'all enter a room.
They have. We just got to get the
Now
comment.
hit that like button. Speak.
What's up,
Put it
Bezos?
in the chat.
Go watch
her.
Bezos reviews, y'all, and go subscribe.
Hold on,
I
Nomi.
know,
Did you see
Nomi.
us? Were we on camera the whole time? What we was
No,
doing
she laughing. She laughing about Jay. That's what that is. Carrie,
that?
Devin, Amber. The Baddies is here.
Okay, period. I'm
I'm hoping
hoping
we
we
get
get
a
a
sneak
sneak
peek
peek
of
of
the
the
reunion this week,
reunion.
since I assume that it's gonna be the last episode. They should have ended it last night.
You ain't gonna
Definitely.
get no
What's
sneak
up?
peek until the auditions are done.
Thank you, Leah. I hope I'm saying that right, Leah. There's no reason this wasn't a finale. Exactly, this would have been a good finale to end. Like, end it like this. I think Kaya said it in her recap. End it on the bang episode, and then like go straight into the reunion. Because what they showing next week, don't nobody care about that. Like them going hiking and whatever. Who the fuck cares about
Well,
Yeah.
she has
that?
to give out
I'm
the
2
baddie
minutes in.
change, you guys.
We don't care about that.
Man, it's old. It's about to get taken
Courtney.
down. It's been through it this weekend.
Movie, what you chomping on? Natalie said they about to
Nothing.
change it.
I got these hot links on the stove. So right now I'm just eating peanut
Oh, that's
butter.
good.
I love a good hot link.
I love all
Ain't
of y'all.
nothing
We
to
love
do.
y'all. 23 people watching. It should be 23 likes. Exactly. It's 59 people watching right now in total, so it should be 59 on all three. Y'all know what to do. What's up, Tiffany and 9-1 and only 2? I'm literally in shambles right now with this Biggie and Anna drama. Like, gra gra boom is really no more. Yeah. Yeah. Legend slaying that hair. Finally off. Next week's episode
Let
looks
me see.
boring.
Look, I ain't
Exactly.
even look.
I know you was. That's why.
You
What's
got twister
up?
braids.
It's
What you got
braids and then twist at the end. My niece did
at
it because
the end?
she was learning how to do hair or whatever. And she was like, "Can I do your hair?" And I
Legend, they
bought
loving the hair.
her. I went to Ulta and bought her some stuff in exchange. So that was her way of
Cute.
getting it. So I was like, "Okay, girl, go ahead and play in it."
Legend, they loving the hair.
Thank
Then my
you.
homegirl played in my head. So we
Yeah, I'm supporting her. My niece is only 10. I was like, "Girl, go ahead."
Even better.
Oh,
Legend,
okay,
they really like.
period.
Mhm.
It's definitely not giving 10-year-old for sure. No, I look cute.
I'm not. I ain't even watch it. Don't plan on watching it.
Not Big
I
Daddy
can't wait
want.
for Legend to clock somebody about Anna.
Oh, please. We gonna see.
And then
What's up,
there's G.
Kavan? Legend over there
Beza.
looking like, I got a
Not
feeling if Anna
busy.
Tasiki and Big Guns is casted,
Mazo.
I'm good too. I agree.
Big
I agree, Devin.
gums.
Everybody here late and then there's fresh face. Look,
G got that
Mr.
fresh face.
Clean.
Shaved his head
Mr.
today.
Clean. I'm fresh. I was looking raggedy in my recap yesterday. But I look fresh now. But Tasiki not coming back, word on the curve. Lex 8, she did. I can't give her much on a good day, but the fight, she did what she should have. If you really want to hit Jayla the way you claim that you want to, you should have did what you did. And she did. But, 75 of y'all in total right now. Make sure, as always, to like all 3 videos. If you have not already, subscribe, do that as well. I can't believe it, but I told them in the group chat that we've literally been talking about this show since November the 3rd. It's March 24th. We still haven't even finished the season, which means we're going to get another episode on the second to last day of March, which we then know they do 2 weeks of promo for the reunion. They give the teaser one week, and then the following week we get the reunion super trailer, which we then know the week after that we get the reunion, which at this rate is going to be the end of April. And then we got 3 parts, which is going to take us to the middle of May. This is why I'm telling y'all the break is coming. It is coming. And fathers, to answer your question, it's a no. Because I don't plan on watching it, truth be told, because I need a break. Like Movie Bay said it last week. We've been talking about the show for 21, well now 22 weeks. That's a lie, Movie Bay. We forgot. We literally jumped from Caribbean reunion into Baddies Midwest. We only had like maybe a week or 2 break. We've been talking, and then you remember too, Caribbean. I think Caribbean came directly after East too. It's burnout.
Yeah, because you know Zeus ain't got no other content, so
It's burnout. I need a break.
no, but for real,
I mean, people are now starting to see something. It's weird. What did she do in the auditions? I've been seeing a lot of people saying she did something, but I have not watched it. Did y'all peep how Lex was hyping Ivory when she was fighting? Yeah, we'll get to it. We will get to it. It's Legends, YouTube Legend. It's in my bio. Click, not the bio, in the info box on this video. I have both Movie Bay and Legends hyperlinks in there. Just click on the hyperlink, subscribe, go like their videos as well.
And if you're on my channel, it's not there yet. Sorry.
I ain't doing.
But if you're on either one of our channels and you're not new, you should know.
Yeah, y'all should be subscribed anyways. Yeah.
But Summer was. What did Summer do with the auditions? Y'all tell me what she did. Movie Bay, you was watching. What she do?
Oh, that's probably the only thing to talk about, honestly.
That girl.
What?
She jumped that girl with the braids.
She jumped her like that at the very end.
About getting shot. She lied about. She said a girl lied about getting shot.
Yeah, that's the same girl. And then she ended up jumping in her fight. Like she was basically saying that the girl was like that she was a bystander at a pool party and got shot. And then Summer was like, "Bitch, you're lying" or whatever. And Summer was like, "If y'all my cousins, get that bitch." So then 2 girls took off on her, and then Summer ran over there and jumped in too.
Oh, I missed that. I thought y'all was talking about the part where she had they was like, okay, the girls came in and it was like, Summer, this your group, Summer, this your group. So then she was like, all right, who my motherfucking cousin? And nobody said nothing. And then she said, bye, all y'all gone. And then Rolly got upset. Now, I can see both sides because, like, girl, that's not enough to next the whole group. But on the other hand, yeah, it is because y'all ain't live enough for me. And then on the other hand, it's kind of like, y'all said it was my group on top of that. Like, I can do what I want to do. And I said next. You know what I'm saying? Don't give me a group to make a choice. And then when I make a choice, not only do y'all have a problem, but they brought everybody back. I was like... I wouldn't have said nothing else for the rest of the auditions. I would have been sitting, collecting the check. Period. That's the way you worked that one.
No, but I don't look. Why are you calling everybody your cousin, bitch?
She was like, I get love everywhere I go because they my motherfucking cousin. It was so funny. Nobody said nothing. It was quiet.
But everybody was probably confused because they was probably like, what the fuck is going on? Like, why are you calling me your cousin, bitch?
They're probably like, you her cousin, you her cousin. And I'm not mad at the people who threw anything at Big Bag. Don't throw everything at her, please. But don't pull on Scotty. Why are we pulling on Scotty? Scotty don't be doing nothing to nobody.
Boom.
That's really the only thing that was really notable when Rolly and Summer started getting into it. And it was this one girl that I told y'all in the group chat. She looked good. I went and followed her on Instagram. That's the one who Rolly was like, why you coming here with the stank face? And she was like, what is this problem? And started like walking up, and then they threw the water on her, and the security pulled her back. Because that girl, like, she was about to serve. She was about to serve them up. She cute though. She cute. Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, y'all ready to jump?
Oh, and it was last thing about the it was this girl, tall girl with this red on. She snatched the mic from old girl. Old girl swung, missed. That girl could fight. I want to see her and Lex fight because they both tall and lanky, and it was headlock, slam to the ground. I said that them two fighting would be a good match. Mm-hmm. I ain't like what she did to the little girl, but she was throwing them hoes.
Not
Mm-hmm. She was. Okay, now I'm done.
I was just saying, I ain't got no commentary because I ain't watching, so I don't know. I can't add my 2 cents. I'm talking to the party. What's up?
Putting this desk together, I need some noise.
The one older lady at the auditions with them heels on, handle that. Blossom.
I missed that one. I went back to try to find it, and I missed that one. I don't know when the hell.
Billy didn't even fight as hard as she used to fight because that girl that she fought was getting up there with her.
It looked like most of the stuff is gonna come next week when Biggie and DTV get into it, and then Rolly got one of the audition girls fighting Summer. Oh, and then Rolly and Summer fight.
Did you only watch episode 1, Movie Bay?
Oh, it's 2 episodes out right now?
Yeah, they released both of them. That's why we talk about 2 different things.
You didn't see that?
Oops.
I saw. Yeah, they dropped.
They only watched.
They dropped part 1 and part 2.
That's what I'm
saying. Part one really wasn't even hitting on nothing, so that's probably why they dropped both of them.
Part 2 was good. That's why I'm sitting over here like Movie Bay talking about wait till next week. I'm like, I'll watch.
Yes, just peanut butter. I usually eat it with bananas, but I don't have any bananas.
Well, I used to do that too all the time. I used to have my own tub of peanut butter that was just dedicated to me because I ate peanut butter a lot. I used to just get a full spoon and eat it like it's a lollipop. I'd be like,
if y'all
got a question,
peanut butter and Oreos. Oh my god!
I think Diamond was in the wrong. I'll go hold. Like as I like Diamond, and I love Anna, but I honestly think that Diamond was in the wrong. To be honest. Not go hold. I don't know. Also, they said that Biggie was mad because Diamond was in the middle and Biggie was on the end of the panel. But whether Biggie was mad about that or not, I still feel like they was picking with her. Although Diamond did get bozoed over by Biggie big ass. She got on that ground.
I don't want no hard ass celery.
All right, y'all ready to get to business?
I got a temporary crown. I can't eat nothing hard and crunchy. I'm on the soft diet.
Y'all ready to get to business?
Yes, Nomi. Have you tried it, Nomi? You should do it.
Yes, we ready.
We ready, Grant. Yes, sir. We are ready. Yes, sir.
Because he asked like 3 times.
Yes, sir.
Or me, but you got slides Movie right now?
Yeah, I'm waiting on you. My slides been at.
All I see is like, comment, and subscribe.
Because that's what they need to do right now. We about to get into it. Like the videos. Asia? Subscribe to the channel.
You know I'm always drinking the H2O. If it ain't a special occasion, you ain't never going to see me with a bottle of liquor. I barely drink. That's why whenever I do drink, I end up getting drunk because I don't have tolerance anymore.
He sure don't. When we had that live for Legend birthday... I'm not gonna tell you business, but Grant was ready to go.
Ready to go. Busy and all.
He was ready to go somewhere. Okay, and it wasn't to bed.
Yeah, it was to bed.
It wasn't to bed.
So how did the slides, Grant? Because I know you and your OCD, ADHD, whatever OCD. This is in order.
I really want to hear y'all's.
Is by storyline.
5'9" for me. I'm a short king.
I'm 5.
Legend, I think it's 5'10".
5'10", 5'11".
Yeah. But I really want to hear. Huh? 5'9" is short for a guy.
So 5'10" is like, cause my ex was 5'10", and well, I guess cause I'm like 5'6", so that's fine for me.
Yeah, I'm like 5'10", 5'11".
Yeah.
Because I remember when I used to say I was 5'8", but then this dude who I was dating was like 5'8", but I was taller than him. So I'm like, hold on, bitch, am I 5'8"?
Somebody doctor line.
So I had to go get checked again. They was like, no, you're like 5'10", 5'11", like in between there. But I'm not tall.
Y'all saying it's average? I don't think so. Maybe
it is average. I feel like 5'7" and 5'8" is short for a guy. 5'9" between the.
So you was an ant. You barely made it.
But I was short my whole life, though. I was short. I ain't started growing until like probably sophomore year of college. Really, I hit my growth spurt sophomore year of high school, but that wasn't tall. Like I was short.
Yeah, I was never really tall either. But my I used to have a box. They used to go like this, so that
Oh
made me
hell,
look
you had
taller.
a
Made you
kid and
look like,
play haircut.
and that's the thing too. My sister, she used to be taller than me all the way till sophomore year
So it made me look tall. So
of high
everybody was
school.
I was taller than what I was.
But now you look at me and my sister, she look like she is my little sister, not my twin sister. Like she
Mhm.
look like she could be. She five. I think Logan. How tall are you? 5'2", 5'1.5".
And you better
But
say the half.
and I'm 8 inches taller. But let's get to the I really want to hear y'all's thoughts on this because Legend didn't get to do his recap. Legend, you want to tell them why?
What? Because I was my voice gone.
Okay.
Oh, I was in
But Legend
Chicago
didn't get to do
because we was playing volleyballs.
down.
It
But
was fun.
Legend, I want to hear Legends, and I really want to hear movie base too, because y'all really didn't. We talked a little bit about the fights in the chat, but what was y'all's overall thoughts on the episode? In my opinion, this one, apart from Tommy's episode, was the most entertaining to me. It was actually a lot more funny than I thought it was going to be. But yeah, that's my thoughts. What's y'all's thoughts as an overall for the episode?
I think it was one of the best episodes, and they should have ended off on a high. This episode, I think this was a good finale episode. Like it gave me finale, and then when I saw the preview for the end of it, I'm like, hold on, bitch. Because honestly, I know they be trying to make it an hour. They really could, if they wanted to fit that all in at the end, they could have made this episode an hour and 30, to be honest, and made that the finale episode.
I don't disagree.
I don't care. I'm over this. Honestly, the only comment that I walked away from this whole episode, and I know we'll get to it, and I don't want nobody saying nothing in the comments, but the only thing I walked away from with this episode was swing. What are you doing? Swing. Keep
Swear to
swinging.
God, though.
That's the only
Shit.
thing that really just moved my spirit in this episode.
Yeah, I got too many layouts.
What's going on here? What are we doing?
I forgot which layout I was using. But no, for real though. But do y'all really like? What do we really want to talk? We had Dolly's outro. Oh yeah, the most notable moment, at least to me, because she was on the phone talking to Summer and Lakes. Thankfully, she was on the mend. But the most talking worthy part from her scene was her confessional, where she said that the only person she was going to miss was Summer, which I found quite funny considering the person who was fighting on her behalf was not one of those names mentioned.
But do you
not
think
the
that
name
she
mentioned.
just said the main person, not the only one?
I'm going off of what she said. People been in my comments trying to argue me down about, well, they asked her this and they asked her that. I didn't hear nobody ask the question on the episode. Granted, I know they asking her questions for her to answer.
Yeah, but we don't know how they phrased that question.
Yeah, well, I'm just going off of what she said.
Because they said the way
they could have been like, "Who are you gonna miss from Baddies?" And she could have just answered, "The person I'm gonna miss the most is." She could have just.
She said the one person. I think they asked
the only person
you gonna miss.
And she said,
"You think so? You think?" I don't think the producer's that smart to ask. Give us one person you're gonna miss. I don't think they're that smart.
I mean, or like, what's one thing you're gonna miss? What's one thing you'll miss about Baddies? But I don't care. I don't know.
Yeah, but that's the whole point, though. We don't know what they asked. All we know is the answer.
Exactly.
We have an idea based off of the answer, but anyways, it don't matter because in that confessional, she mentioned Summer on 2 different occasions. She didn't mention Lex not once.
She did. Maybe she's still mad at Lex for not taking the fade for her earlier.
Or maybe she just wasn't like. Maybe she don't really miss it like that. And it's not that serious, but the people in the comments are making it bigger than what it is. Just because we mentioned what was said, it's just funny. It's ironic. It's like the one person that you said was not the person who was fighting for you. Mm-hmm. Summer was fighting for herself, but that's just what it is. But yeah,
but like you said, Grant, when it comes to trios, somebody always gonna be left out.
There's always the duo and the trio. So who's the duo in ours?
Interesting.
I can genuinely say there's no.
Interesting.
I can genuinely say
Probably you and G because y'all known each other longer.
It's the pause for me. Everybody pause. Y'all.
It could be
I was thinking.
because I could if you want to keep it like that, it could be too because I brought us all together. Because me and Legend known each other since what 2018, and me and Movie Bay connected like 2022. And then me and Legend was doing the recaps.
I don't know. We be in sync. Me and Movie Bay be like
me and Legend was doing. I mean, it made sense. And that's the thing though. The chemistry was just natural. That first day that we all got together, it was just seamless. But yeah, because me and Legend was doing the recaps. I think the end of Baddies South going into West, and then Legend was like, "I'm tired of doing it. I could not get Legend to commit to doing it weekly with me until East." And then I was like, "You might as well just jump on the Monday live." And then Legend was like, "Nah, I don't feel like doing it." So then he wasn't doing it. And then that's when I picked you up because me and Movie was doing the lives at that point.
No, because G would be like, "Come on there." And I'll watch the episode. I wouldn't have nothing to say, so I'll be like, "I'm gonna just be on there."
Exactly. So and then me and Movie Bay was doing the lives, and I kid you not, every single week, everybody was like, "Where's Legend? Where's Legend?" And I would literally be hitting Legend up, "Come, come, come, come," and he no. And then he finally came, and it was the night where I could finally link all three of us together, and then it stuck, and we've been like this since then.
But there ain't no trio. YouTube channel now.
I mean, there ain't no duo in this trio. We linked in.
Well, it's a quad now.
Exactly, with Jan too.
Mm-hmm.
So
tune into Highly Controversial every Friday.
Exactly.
I love me some
exactly.
Me but too. How you feel about the couch conversation?
The concern definitely. I like that they were concerned about Dolly. Even the ones that don't care for Dolly were empathetic.
Please, I don't want to be.
What was y'all's thoughts?
I don't be in the hospital. But
you know what? I think I should be Dolly because I'm always hurt. I am always hurt.
Anyway,
I'm Dolly.
What is this sincere?
Sincere is hilarious.
You need to explain that. How am I summer? Maybe because I'm the most controversial, I guess. Am I the most? Yeah, because I get people more mad than the other two.
Yeah,
I'm dead. I can see that. I can see that. I can see that.
They be mad at me.
I can see that, but
I guess
no,
Legend Dolly. Yeah, because Legend be ready to fight everybody. And Movie Bay is legs. Movie Bay will get there, but she played it.
Okay, so if we thinking, I guess, because I was identifying with Dolly because I'm the oldest. And I am always hurt.
Because Dolly was in the hospital more than she was on the show. Like, they really should have sent her home after that Pretty P fight, to be honest, when she had all them things on her finger. They really should have sent her home then and told her, like, you're a liability or whatever.
I'm not seeing y'all for these comments. So basically, you're saying that my confessionals are giving lax. That's what you're saying? Got it. I'm dead, y'all.
Oh, they clocking T tonight. They clocking T. But I feel like
I've heard that all my life. Animated. I've heard that.
Not y'all.
Anna Biggie and Tasiki.
Hell no.
Explain that one, Benjamin. Who was who?
So we about to fall out. We about to fall out.
Oh yeah, because that no, I don't want to be that.
We are not them.
Samaya, y'all need to explain this. I want to know y'all's viewpoint.
Oh my God, I don't want to be a cornball, you guys. I don't like the analogy.
Me either. That's why I want to know why y'all saying that. That is interesting. I feel it's disrespectful to all. Exactly.
That's another one. Oh, so I would say girls. So nobody's summer because that's disrespectful. Okay, got it. I mean, I could say
not Movie Bay the fighter. Oh,
she's a fighter now.
I'm the fighter now. Okay, hold on.
No, but like they said, in terms of fighting,
y'all were like, y'all gotta explain this. Why is Summer the general consensus with me?
I am screaming. This is insane.
Actually, maybe y'all are Natalie, Rolly, and Scotty.
I'm screaming. They not even friends.
Right.
Scotty
Legend is Rolly. These is not good
It
comparisons.
is good. Because Movie Bay don't give Scotty. Scotty be getting punked.
Oh yeah, I
No,
definitely not. Nah, yeah.
Grant be getting, and
no.
Rolly be just yelling. I can't even yell today. My voice is gone.
Y'all playing games now.
I am dead.
Judy, Tierra, and Stassi. Okay.
Okay, we got a better trio. Drop your
Okay,
favorite
let's see who.
trio in the chat.
Legend is definitely. If we're gonna go from that one, Legend is Judy for sure. And you are definitely Tierra, Movie Bay.
I was
You
out
the
because
funny one.
that's why I like to, because I identify with Tierra.
I love Tierra.
And I guess I would be the Stassi because I'm as much as people don't want to give me credit for it, I'm the most level-headed.
Truth for you, hold it. Explain. Elaborate, please.
Hold on. Please explain. What? Did
Truth.
Trolling.
Truth been on the head. Truth been on the head the whole night. Truth trying to get them licks in.
Trolling.
Legend is definitely Anna. Legend gotta be Anna, bro. Like that's the only
Legend, because that mouth Legend will
popping
go there.
it. Yep, popping it.
Legend will go there. Grandpa like.
And that's why you
Biggie. Nomi didn't even ask. Where Nomi at? Nomi,
Not Grant and Biggie fight the same. I heard.
You better stop lying.
it's because of Nomi. Nomi been having you do this too much. Everybody
I know. Nomi have me do that every week.
It's Nomi.
They say their favorite character trio is SpongeBob.
They're not even friends no more.
I don't know those people.
I know.
Mel and Renee don't even like each other no more. They wanted to fight.
Okay, Grant is Mr. Krabs. Movie Bay is why I gotta be Sandy, bro? Is it because I'm from Texas? I'm offended.
Not Plankton.
I hate Sandy country ass.
I'm sorry, y'all. I know a lot of people hated Plankton, but I love Plankton.
I just did it, move on me.
So correction, Grant Saseki, Movie Bay is big.
Movie Bay is big.
Oh, good night. We're not just gonna do a trio anymore. This is
no.
Me and Movie Bay about to fight next, okay?
Because
let's get back.
All right, so let's talk about what they was talking about on the bus.
Period, Courtney. You know vibes.
She was going out with a bang. She was coming in to fight. I feel like she should have dressed better for a fight if she was coming in to fight.
And that's what I said the same thing. All three of them were not dressed to, which was crazy because
Scotty was kind of. Scotty hair was the best.
Yeah, Scotty was. Yeah, she had mobility. But like I said in my recap, I felt like it was weird because it's like, I don't know if y'all remember it, but I vividly remember the day that Dolly and Jayla fought in the club. All the trios, both trios, this trio, and then Summer, Lex, and Dolly, they all was on social media threatening each other. I'm gonna beat your ass when I see you next, yada yada yada. So if y'all knew y'all was going to see them, why are y'all dressed? Because Jayla was picking up her dress when she was fighting Lex. And then Anna's in a dress, and then you see how Lex and Summer was. They was ready to fight, dressed ready to fight. So I was confused.
No, that's why like Anna pissed me off because it's like they said she had a sewing or whatever. Bitch, you should have cut them threads out because that's really what Summer was doing, was pulling Anna's hair. If Anna didn't have that hair, I feel like the fight would have gone better for her. Although I do think she still won around.
Right, because a hair pull, getting slung around is not a fight win, in my opinion. Because she was getting slung around, but she was still throwing bows and landing them. So like that's how I constitute who won.
Yeah, personally, but I'm saying the fight would have gone better for her.
Yeah,
if she would have just cut that sewing out because that's all Summer was doing was pulling her hair.
Yep.
Yeah,
so, but Anna only lost the first one to me. I feel like the last one.
Are y'all ready? Y'all just want to go jump to the fight?
Yeah, let's jump.
We didn't really need
storyline by storyline, but go slow because I smell my food. Hold on.
We want to see it when you can bring it back. Okay, let me set the mood while Movie's getting her food. So, going to the and y'all drop y'all's comments. I know y'all got them, and I know y'all gonna do it. But y'all drop y'all's thoughts as well. The dinner, the setup was clear that it was time to fight. We're not about to eat. They have because normally when you go to a restaurant with a big party, the tables are pushed together. They're not spread wide open like that. So they obviously knew what they were coming to do. And Summer coming in and sitting down. I don't know because when I watched it, I didn't go back and rewatch it again today. But when I watched it, I didn't see Lex sitting down out of all the newbies. I
No,
was
Lex
wondering
was
where
not
she was
sitting
the whole
down.
time.
She ran in later to fight Jayla. Like when she first entered the room, that's when she ran up on Jayla. She was not sitting down. I don't know where the fuck she was
And
at. She
that's
might
why I
be.
was wondering. I'm like, yeah, I was like, where was she at?
Do you think
But
the
there was
OG started it by because Jayla and Anna was
all three of them
yelling
was
at
picking with
Summer?
Summer.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were sitting there picking with her, which was crazy. This is how you know. This is how you know Summer was either affected for real. Well, you could tell she was affected by Dolly because Summer was. She was a different Summer than what we've seen all season. Like she wasn't as mouthy. Even on the car ride there, she wasn't as popping it like she normally was. You could tell, like she said, I'm ready to get in here and get out. Like you could tell she was really affected by what happened with Dolly, but you could also tell she was ready to go fight. But her sitting there quiet while they was dragging her, I was like, she either plotting or she just really affected. But at that point, we already saw she was plotting. So she gets up to go hug Natalie, which I guarantee, I'm almost positive this was a part of her plan, Summers. And as she's getting up to go hug Natalie, everybody's watching, but Anna obviously seeing that Scotty is the only other one of the trio, which will be her and Jayla, that is closest to Summer. So obviously she tells Scotty to watch her back, aka get ready to fight because she might sneak your ass. And as she's hugging Natalie, you hear security or production saying Summer, 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 Summer. And she goes over to try to sneak Scotty. And as you see in that picture, Scotty got that horse leg out and the horse kicked the fuck out of her.
Scotty knows how to kick good. She kicked Summer dead in her chest and had Summer falling back. Like Scotty knows how to eat a kick up. Like that's her signature. She better just hope no bitch catch it.
This was the best kick that I've seen. Well, no, I ain't gonna say it's the best because she kicked really good too. But that kick that she did with Emma, that was her worst kick. But this one right here was good. Like she was leaning into that kick, and
No,
she
like she
actually put that
kicked
force
Summer back.
behind
Like I know Summer chest hurt.
it. For real. But you can see Natalie. I give Natalie her credit though. It looked like Natalie was trying to stop. If you look at somebody, I saw it on TikTok. Somebody slowed it down when Summer was going towards Scotty. You see Natalie grab her hand to try and pull her back. But you can see Natalie while they're trying to break them up. You can see her in the middle, like trying to break it up. This is the first time I've seen her actually try and break up a fight that Scotty was in. But what was next? Well, no, I guess we're gonna keep it on this one then. We're movie bad. She better come on with this foot.
I mean,
For y'all's comments.
you win some, you
I don't
lose.
want to miss her. Where was we at? Movie bad bring us a plate, right? At least Anna was swinging this one. Yeah, we're gonna get into that. We're gonna get into that. Now, Pretty P hoping that I know Paula cracked me up in that scene.
She said, "I need to eat." She said, "Y'all hold on to the fight." Yeah, Summer was definitely mad. Like you could tell. Like I was surprised that she came in all quiet, but I don't know. I feel like Natalie be starting shit or whatever because she playing both sides. I don't know.
Yeah, and Summer, yeah, that was the one moment which was crazy to me. Like the whole lead up to them actually fighting with the OGs, the trio talking their shit, saying I'm gonna do this and do that. I said this is foreshadow. Like nobody's gonna really do what they are claiming they're gonna do. Which the two that was really talking it was the two that really didn't really deliver for me. And Jalen on the Pete Lex wasn't there. They were talking during the dance, and Jalen said that they're gonna give Lex a whole walkout scene. Okay, I don't know why I missed it.
I heard that.
What's up, OG Wayne?
They were whispering. And that's when Pac was like, Scotty, watch your back. Scotty, watch your back, because that's when Summer started walking over there.
Right. Movie back. What's your we just kind of broke down Scotty horse kicking Summer. What was your thoughts on that particular part before we move to the next?
Rightfully so. Did y'all talk about if y'all think Natalie was a part of the setup? Because I didn't.
Yeah.
Now look, I can see why Scotty felt like it was a setup. Because like it just looks like it could be a setup. Natalie, as like I told Legend, somebody put a clip together on TikTok where you can, and they slowed it down where you can see Natalie literally grabbing Summer's hand to pull her back as she was getting ready to go towards Scotty. So I'll cut that out because I was thinking it was set up too. Like it gave setup low key. But when I saw that, you could see, and Natalie was trying to break it up. And like I just told Legend,
she was.
That's the first time that I've ever seen her try to break up a fight that Scotty was in. T-Dollar was Team Natalie this episode. We're going to get into it. And Natalie had me weak. Later on when we get to it.
I was not Team Natalie this episode. I was Team Scotty. Scotty.
I was Team both of them.
Scotty won the episode to me. This is Scotty's best episode.
Scotty was definitely MVP this episode.
Absolutely. And people try to argue me in the comments about it. I'm like,
she was definitely calling shit out. Because when she was fighting, I don't know, they was telling her keep swinging Scotty. She was fucking Summer up. I don't care what nobody says.
Okay, yeah. Let's talk about it.
Scotty was fucking Summer up.
She was. That's the best and that's the thing too. Like
no hair
pulling. Yeah, and they talking about something like that's not impressive. It is impressive because Scotty can't fight. We know Scotty can't fight. Scotty knows she can't fight. But one thing about Scotty, when she's in there and it's pressed and like somebody is literally charging at her, she's not gonna just back down and not fight. And this was her best showing. Is it the greatest fight in the world? Absolutely not, obviously. But for Scotty, that was very impressive. As they were cheering her on, I was cheering her on.
Yeah,
watching it, I was like, keep swinging. Everything Tasiki said, I was saying the same thing. I was like, swing, Scotty, swing. And she was swinging. And you could tell she was swinging with intention because look at her face. And I told Legend, Movie Bay, and Jen in the group chat earlier today. I didn't see it initially, but I saw it on Twitter when they were showing the clips. Every time Scotty hit Summer, dandruff was flying out of that head.
Ooh.
I swear to God. Every time she hit her, it was disgusting.
Yeah, Scotty won the fight to me. No, I don't care what battle wounds was there. When you get into a fight, there's going to be battle wounds. But as we could clearly see, Scotty won the fight. She beat Miss Dandruff. She beat the dandruff off her head. Honestly, Summer should thank her. Summer should say, thank you for cleaning me up.
If you don't believe me, go back and watch it. It's clear. You can see it. Every time she made connection to her head, it's literally flying out of the air. I swear to God. Scotty was trying to put her in the headlock. I was like, that's my head, like she do, like she did in that confessional. Yeah, go back and watch it, Courtney. I don't like people who pick and choose who they have the energy with. Scotty ain't ever gonna give nobody else that energy or aggression.
But how can I respect that? Pick and choose?
And that's the thing too. They saying she only has the energy for Summer. Obviously, she got the energy for Summer because Summer and her
started with her. I'm so confused.
Yeah.
When did Scotty pick and choose? You talking about fighting?
They saying because she didn't fight Lex when Lex called her out. Again, like I said, I wouldn't have fought Lex either because you want that moment.
Jayla, and she already fought Jayla. So Lex just wanted another moment. Like it's giving weird at this point. It's not even picking and choosing. It's giving weird. Scotty fought the person who she had the motherfucking issue with, and Scotty didn't even start the issue with Summer. Summer started the issue with her, and there was a lot of shit that was said on the boat that was obviously cut out. So I'm sure she was probably talking about Scotty and Lemmy or some other shit. So that's why Scotty said, bitch, I'm getting you back for what the fuck you said on the boat. It's not picking and choosing because Lex called somebody out. Lex just wanted a motherfucking moment at the end of the day, and she should take her bitch ass back to college and get some motherfucking education because I'm tired of that bitch and I'm tired of her motherfucking fans. Like, yes, that bitch did work Jayla like I'm fucking 9 to 5. I'm gonna give her motherfucking that. But at the end of the day, the bitch is still motherfucking weird because that's all the fuck she do. She always trying to call somebody to fight me. Bitch, sit the fuck down. Fight the motherfucking bills. Them motherfucking tuition bills, bitch. Fight that.
Fight them student loans because, bitch, I'm fighting. I'm swinging at the air and they all missing. Goddamn. Trump's America.
Right. But why do you think Scotty is so comfortable with keeping it going? I bet we won't ever see Scotty like this again. Again, when you got somebody like Summer who is literally at you, why was she not? Like, I don't understand why that's even being confused. Like, why is Scotty wanting to go and keep it? That's what Lex said too. You keep fighting my bitch because we are literally beefing. Like, and your bitch, as you know, likes to pick and drag stuff out all day long. So why would she not continue to give Summer what Summer wants? Like, at that point, if there's a mutual, and that's the thing though, there's a mutual beef. There's no beef between Scotty and Lex. it's gotta be mutually agreed on for it to be beef. Like Ivory and Mel, that's mutual beef. That's beef because both people really don't fuck with each other like that. Nobody was, and like what was said on somebody's recap, nobody was paying attention to Lex. Everybody was talking about how they wanted to fight Summer because nobody was thinking. That goes back to what I was saying at the club last week when they was at the club. Lex was so excited to fight, but nobody was worried about Lex because nobody was thinking about Lex. Summer and Anna and Scotty were fighting, and Lex and Dolly were fighting. Why would they be thinking about fighting Lex? Because they weren't involved in anything with Lex. Lex was just looking for that moment. And like I said, I'm not mad at Scotty. Yeah, you can call it picking and choosing, but Scotty didn't have a real reason to fight her. That's why she didn't want to fight her.
And
yeah,
also
she probably knew she was going to
mad
get
at
her ass beat,
for taking Anna's fades. Why don't y'all be mad at Lex for trying to take Summers?
I said the same thing in my recap.
I'm so
they were down in my comments with these excuses.
Hey, I might take some of my friends' fade if I know they go get the ass beat. I will do that, but I'm just saying some people don't like that in the Zeus fandom, but they don't be calling it out for Miss Lex.
Yep. You remember why she didn't fight Ivory again after she threw that drink on Lex? Exactly. Somebody else said the same thing. There was no beef between Dolly and Tasiki or Tasiki fought for honor. Hold the OGs accountable just like the newbies. We already did. Back then. I already said it back then. We're talking about now. What's in the now? They all be most of them do, absolutely. Lex and Summer was jumping Jayla. Yeah.
And that's why Scotty says swing, bitch.
Y'all talked about Summer and Natalie.
What? What about them?
You talking about
whispering?
Oops. I mean Scotty and Natalie.
No, we didn't talk about them yet. You could segue into that if you want to talk about it. We can talk about it on this slide, I think. Or do you got a slide for just them?
No, it's that little one down there in the corner right there.
Oh, with me and Natalie face.
Yeah,
I agree with that.
It's like I understood what both of them were saying because granted, I don't think Natalie should have jumped in no fight that happened today, like at the restaurant. Natalie's version of jumping in, because she is EP, her version of jumping in was to help break that fight up. Like she helped break up Summer and Scotty, and she also helped break up Summer and Anna. When Scotty was talking about swing, Natalie, I'm not swinging, but she was in the midst trying to separate them. So I give Natalie kudos for that. What I do agree with Scotty on is your girl was just jumped at the club yesterday. I feel like Natalie should have helped at the club, if anything. So I agree with Scotty confession when she said that. But yeah. And Natalie calling Scotty out for, well, now Lex wants to fight you. So what are you gonna do? Like I just thought they were being petty back and forth.
That was hilarious when Natalie said, "Big Lex is next." Next, Scotty, get the.
She wanted Scotty to fight Lex so bad. Granted,
she knew Lex was gonna beat Scotty's ass.
But hold on, if Scotty was swinging how she was swinging, I don't think she would have got torn up. Like
no, Scotty would have got torn up.
No,
she would have been scared.
I don't think she would have got torn up as bad. I don't think she would have got torn up as bad. I don't think she would have got torn up as bad. She got reach. She could have just been
Scotty.
She ain't got that much reach.
But she's still gonna get beat up. But I don't think she'll get tore like how the other people begin tore.
I think she only would have got tore because her mentality would have been different. I feel like she's not scared of Summer. She's scared of Lex.
And we saw
because Scotty would leave with that kick punch. Lex might catch the kick. I don't know. Lex might catch.
Yeah, because Lex
and drag
we saw how Lex comes and how angry she was and ready to fight. Yeah, Scotty
you might be right. You might be right, but I don't think she would have got Jayla tore. Jayla was fighting like she didn't know how to fight.
Speaking of,
we gonna get into that. Hold on. Let me before we get to it. When Scotty, and this is why I said Scott. This was really why I said Scotty should have won MVP because Scotty was on Natalie's head that entire episode. When she got up in Natalie's face after Natalie said, Big Lex is up next. She got up in her face and said she fought Jayla. I fought Summer. I'm not doing shit a bitch tells me to do, and then walks away. And then that's when Natalie said, well, I'm not doing it either, bitch. That shit had me weak. Like, Scotty was not playing with Natalie. She was not playing with Natalie. And it was the first time we got to see her really stand up for herself and not cry about it. Like, she was really, like, in Natalie's shit, which was so funny. Their argument was hilarious. Both of them had me laughing because both of them were telling the truth about each other. It was just funny.
Lex has lost a round. It was close, but she lost the round. Not this episode, but her and Ivory.
Definitely not. Yeah, she's beaten Ivory more than Ivory's beaten her. She true. Definitely has lost a round with Ivory.
One round, but Ivory got all. Lex got all the other rounds. Lex was tearing Ivory up.
All right, Movie, are you ready to move that slide to talk about the moment I'm sure everybody's been waiting for?
Oh, you already talked about them?
You were saving that for the end.
It is.
Okay, we can do that. Okay, strategic. That's marketing. That's good business. Keep the viewers tuned in.
Truth is here. Yeah.
Anna and Summer. What y'all got to say about this?
Honestly, nothing.
Because this bitch had her hair. She needed to cut that wig out of her motherfucking head, and I feel like the fight would have gone better because everybody just gonna keep saying Anna got dragged. But personally, to me, I would say that Summer won round 1 or whatever, but then round 2 and 3, I'm gonna say Anna got that. No matter how much pulling and dragging was done, Anna was connecting to me personally. That's what I saw with my eyes. She was getting in there, especially the third round. Wham.
Movie bang.
She eat.
What did I say? The first 2 rounds was not a fight, and truthfully, the third one wasn't either. Like this one, I'm like, people arguing about who won what. I'm like, if you asking me, it's not a fight. I didn't see a winner or a loser. Like, if you want to call somebody getting handled, it definitely in the majority of the rounds it was Anna because Summer was slinging her around. Anna couldn't find her footing. But to Legend's point, in round 3, Anna was actually swinging, and she just couldn't do anything because Summer was pulling hair. Like, so if you want to call that round, I guess, because I didn't really see Summer land any punches. But the whole situation was not a fight.
Courtney, I definitely saw Summer tickling Anna's beat. That I think it was the first round. I'm sorry, I saw that and I definitely was like,
yes. I mentioned it in my recap. That shit had me weak.
I said, what the fuck is Summer doing?
It's because the way she had it, because Anna was kicking. And then Summer had it in her hand, and you see her look down. I'm like, oh shit, I got this bitch. And then it looked like she was doing it, trying to tickle her foot. I died laughing. When I tell you, I swear to be about this over there.
I would have lost my mind, bro. I would have been kicked. I'm hella ticklish, bro. Oh my god, imagine being tickled in the foot.
That shit had me, and Anna's foot was dirty and black. Like that was
running around.
Part of that little fight.
She was running around with shoeless. Anna pissed me off because she didn't come ready to fight. Like, girl, you talking all that shit. You didn't fucking come ready to fight, bitch. Where's your sneakers? Why are you coming barefoot? You should have had on some sneakers and 2-piece. You should have on your Lululemons and been ready to tussle. She bit her feet.
That shit was funny. No, I think Anna was trying to bite because Summer had her feet, and I would have too, especially if you try to tickle me, bitch. Hell nah, y'all got me fucked up. I hate being tickled, bro. Like no, But yeah, her feet were dirty because she had shoes off, y'all, and it was walking around that.
Yeah, in that restaurant.
Like, come on,
yeah, y'all. You know the restaurant was filthy.
Yeah. I don't know. The fight was lackluster to me. I don't know. Overall,
it wasn't a fight.
It didn't really give. I think the best fight of the episode was at the end. That was the best fight to me.
Oh, for sure.
Sincere said,
"You want to, yeah."
Sincere agrees.
Both people were actually swinging and trying to throw punches.
Sincere agrees with T Dollar. That's what I'm saying. We can't just count hits. If you can't hold your ground, you're losing, which I think.
I
But
don't
is
agree.
it's not a fight. If nobody's
Yeah.
punching,
I
it's
just
not a
feel like if
fight.
you pulling my hair or whatever,
It's a
and
tussle.
yeah, like I
Right?
don't feel
It's
like
not
you
a
should
fight.
like bitch,
So
you're just
there's
you
no real winner or loser. So it's like
just
it's
pulling up
not a
my
fight. But if you want to say who was getting handled, obviously it was Anna because
hair.
Summer was slinging her around. But it was not a fight.
I think that's the difference between fighters
Yeah, I'm not
and
about to argue about an Anna and Summer fight, quote unquote.
yeah.
Y'all can
Let's
have
go
it.
for
If
the
that's what
next
y'all want
fight.
to say, say it. It is what it is. I'm not gonna argue with you.
It was a lackluster fight overall.
I got Rolly up here because she seems
She
to
was
be
enjoying it.
fighting with the new girls.
She
What are
don't even
y'all's
like them.
thoughts?
You wanna know why?
Why?
She's siding with the new girls because she still has an animosity towards the OGs. Natalie, Jayla, Scotty. She still got that lingering animosity. Even though her and Natalie made up at that voting, she definitely was on their side because she's still angry with them. So obviously
She,
she's gonna fight. But then the thing is too, we've seen this with Rolly time and time again. Rolly has one thing I will say about Rolly, she knows she's been through enough reality shows to know what the fans are gonna like. And in her mind, in this moment, the newbies are in here fighting the OGs. As everybody has been saying for season after season, we want some new girls to get in here and actually make these OGs work, get in here and beat them up. And she's seeing that, so obviously she's gonna side with them.
Rolly at
That's
the
I thought it was funny.
auditions was telling Summer to be humble. What y'all thought about that?
I mean, she was definitely right in a moment when talking to Summer at the auditions because Summer was doing a whole lot of like, bitch, you only been on one season. Calm down.
I
Summer,
just thought it was ironic.
oh, you think Rolly needs to be humble?
That's
Exactly.
what Jessica said. Pot meets kettle. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I had her up here.
Lot.
All right, you guys. Last but not least.
Mel looks so good. My God. Oh,
Yeah, yeah.
I'm sorry. They could never make me hate her. I don't care. I love her.
And you could see why I could see why she felt the way that she felt about these girls.
Yeah.
Watching how they was like so like beat her ass, Ivory. Like damn, what kind of animosity y'all got towards me? Like y'all really screaming that like beat her ass.
I
Like
don't even
y'all know
think
me.
it's animosity towards Mel. It's more so just like this is our friend. Not
But that's not
everybody's,
their
but I'm
friend.
talking about like Anna and people like that who were cheering. This is our baddies, and we have an outsider coming in to fight a baddie. So that's when that sisterhood kicks in. I don't think it was anything towards Mel. It was just more so like Ivory is the baddie. This is an outsider. Beat her ass, Ivory. You know?
I mean, I could see that, but like I said, I can also see her viewpoint. I can see why she felt that way because it is like, damn, like, granted, I see what you're saying, and it probably is what you're saying, why they was doing that. But I also can see why she felt like,
But I
damn,
would
like
have
y'all
just
don't
sat
even
there
know
quiet.
me.
Like
Y'all argue.
if me and Ivory don't fall or whatever, and we just cool just to be cool, and I'm really not fucking with her, I'm gonna just
Yeah.
be quiet and watch the fight. I'm gonna be like this.
I agree. I feel like
I'm
Lex
not
should have
saying
shut the hell
nothing.
up.
I'm gonna just be like
Yeah, I
this.
wouldn't have said shit.
I'm
I
like,
just sat there
okay, that was cute.
Mm-hmm.
Who was that? Why y'all
like how
fighting?
Rolly was. Rolly say, if you watch Rolly through all these fights, Rolly is sitting there like this, just watching the
That's what I
show.
would have done.
She
Like,
ain't cheering
bro,
nobody on. She just
I would have
that
been
would have been me.
watching. I would have okay.
But yeah,
Now,
Mel
why
was
y'all
good.
fighting? I would have been like this. I before they ran that second round, and when Mel was standing on there, I'd be like, so why y'all fighting? Why y'all fighting? I want to know.
True.
Right.
There was. I feel like now. Granted, production couldn't predict that they were gonna fight at the club the night before, and it would be so much tension when Mel was brought in. But they definitely could have tried to gain control somehow, some way before bringing her in. Make sure had everybody sit down. Y'all could be spitboxing if y'all want to, but let's get a real introduction type ish as
Yeah.
opposed to just like, who is this? Like, what's going on?
It was like as soon as she walked in the door, fight.
Right.
Like
Right.
I just felt like that was insane. I felt like security could have had Ivory over there by where Jalen was at, and they could have brought Mel in, and Natalie could have been in the middle and introduced Mel and told Ivory, hold the fuck on, let's wait, let me introduce her, and she could have done that, and they could have introduced her and told her, yeah, this was the girl from Milwaukee, da da da.
Right. Or even like you said, maybe they will next episode. But even like you said, after the first round, you know what I'm saying? All right, okay, hi, my name's Natalie. Nice to meet you. Welcome to Baddies. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know. But I you know, I don't know this woman, but this look. We got the right color hair. The orange, it just all matches. She got leopard on her brown bra.
In her confessional too.
Everything.
Like, it gave baddies.
Exactly.
I think if she would have went to the reunion and fought at the reunion, she would have been on Baddies Africa. That's why I'm mad at her. That's why she didn't go out there. But I understand why she felt like she was being set up and pressured.
And you can see her eyes when she's walking in. She's looking all around, like, what the fuck is going on? And who do I need to be looking at? But yeah, I'm glad and then a lot of people was like, why did she come dressed like that? I'm glad she came dressed like that because this is your first time being on the show on a completely different network. You better come in here stepping looking good. Like, regardless, even if you're about to fight, at least come on here and look good for once. You know, you don't get your wig snatched off, but at least walk in here looking good.
Right.
And she looked good in her confessionals too. Like, Mel, I can never hate Mel.
I do wish TB was there too, to be honest.
Who?
Diamond would have had her back. She would have felt a little bit more comfortable.
Yeah, because her and Diamond are friends, but her and Ivy are also friends too. But I feel like she would have been able to, like, kind of
have a familiar face.
Yeah, introduced a little bit. I don't know.
I have a question though. Is she a little touched?
What do you mean?
No, you talking about the way she was talking in her confessionals.
She was talking slow.
She don't normally.
I was like,
she do not normally talk like that. I noticed that too. She was talking. My sister said the same thing. Why is she talking so slow? I don't know. Maybe she took something.
I think she was nervous, to be honest.
I thought so too.
I just think she was nervous because
no, but she do be talking. She do talk like just slow sometimes because she be like,
my name is Forrest Gump. That's what it was giving me. I was like, okay, all right, yeah, okay.
A botched Jazz. I'm sorry, no offense. I don't think Jazz is even touching me.
Oh, you know what? No. I could see that. I wouldn't say botched. I wouldn't say that, but I could see that they look like they could be cousins in the face. But yeah, what do y'all think about the
fight?
That's what I said. I said Mel's breakdown was fresh as fuck. Her breakdown even ate. Like her breakdown ate.
Who's I was watching somebody review and they said that she had the freshest braids.
Like her breakdown. Hey, I'm sorry, like how you come out the braids still looking good? Like usually when bitches get out their wigs or whatever, they start looking a fucking mess. Mel still
and no shade, still looking like a woman. Mel no shade. Good. Ivory, don't fight me, but girl, you was looking rough when that wig came off. I was like, oh my god.
Yeah, that part. She was just naturally pretty.
Yeah.
But as far as the fight, I'm gonna say Ivory did her in on that first round. Definitely was eating her down. I don't know what Mel was doing. She was swimming in the Pacific and Atlantic Ocean. Okay, baby, I don't know what she pissed me off. The second round,
me too.
She did a little better, but I think Ivory still got that to me.
Yeah,
I'm saying she did a little better. She kind of got in there a little bit at the end, but other than that, Ivory still got that.
I didn't watch Big Mouth.
The 2 rounds that we saw,
somebody else.
I agree. But that 3rd round, which they showed the confessional of her saying Big Shroom got to come out, and then we know that. Huh? No, I was talking about Ivory. But that 3rd round when she said Big Shroom got to come out, and then we already know because she said herself the 3rd round was the round that Ivory won. It's looking like 3-0 for Ivory.
I agree. Because I was like, she said she won one. Where is it?
No, but
maybe I gotta go back, rewind, and slow it down.
Ivory did say that they fights were like longer or some more intense, and she said they cut them out. She said they cut out some parts.
Because the people in the confessional too said that these are some real streets really fighting like.
Yeah,
type.
so there was some parts that must have been cut out that was like real thorough. I don't know.
90s WNBA. And Mel gives 2025 WNBA. I'm over y'all.
Anna crying in the preview. She emotional. Hey.
Unrelated. Why is Jaden still there? Girl, who knows? Girl and Legend, why are y'all part of the community?
I'm not.
Jan-
The LGBT.
Okay, so it was Jan. It was somebody that talked about that braid.
No.
I don't want to, but do y'all want to talk about this last fight, or we can go straight to calls? Let's just go to calls.
No, we gotta talk about it.
If we had to talk about Anna, if we had to,
Let's just go to
we
calls.
gotta talk about it.
if we had
We
to
gotta talk about
Anna,
it.
we need to talk about.
We gotta talk about it. Jayla and
Oh well, something happened with
get
my
back to
slides.
it.
I don't know.
No.
Jayla got tore. Jayla got whooped. Jayla got
whooped.
He got tore down. This
People
was
been saying
her
Meatball
age of grown. This was embarrassing.
People said Meatball beat her ass, and I told y'all no, that's not what it was. That's not an ass beat. This right here was an ass beat. This is the first time I can genuinely say Jayla got her ass whooped. That's the first time I can genuinely say she got her ass whooped. Before I elaborate, I do want to say I was fully expecting a lot worse.
Same.
I thought Lex was about to have her looking mangled. She did some damage, but I thought it was gonna be 10 times worse than it was. But it still was terrible. I
don't think so. Thank you, Gabby. I disagree. My sentiments exactly. I don't even think she got an ass whoop. I just think she lost. Because to me, what Taseki did to DTB got an ass whoop. I just think Jayla lost.
Yes, I think Jayla lost, and I think Jayla could have came out better if she would have just kept swinging.
She swing, bitch! Like, what is you doing? I was like, what are you doing?
And that's my
point. Because when Lex had her, and when they headlocked or whatever, and Lex was just beating her in, when she started punching Lex was missing her punches. If she would have just been doing that from the motherfucker getting it and wah.
Which round are you talking about though?
I think it was the second round. The second round.
So, because I've heard people say 3 rounds, I've only counted 2.
It's 3.
I guess they counted the first one and they broke it up, and then when she came back to fight, when they first squared up for real.
Yeah,
is that the round you talking about?
Yes, because Jayla was
had security behind her.
Yes, because the third round, the third round is when she got flipped over.
No, the second round was when she got flipped over.
Was it?
If you count the break between security breaking it up when Jayla was kicking,
okay.
That's the round, because that's when Lex threw that left and it hit Jayla in the face. You
when she got flipped over the third round, or was it whatever round she got flipped over? I'm talking about the other round, not the round she got flipped over.
So the third round, the third round was her best round, but she couldn't. We're gonna get to it. Let me just break it down.
I would have spat too, and sure would have. Your mouth is bleeding. Is it, bitch? Is it?
That's nasty.
The fuck?
That's nasty.
Now I wouldn't have spit to get it on her, but I definitely would have spat at her for sure. Is it, bitch?
I don't know. I can't say what I would do if I'm fighting anymore.
That's the type of bitch I am. Is it?
I don't know. When the tension is high, I don't know what I would do. I might piss.
Is that exactly? And that's why I know me. I know me. If my mouth is bleeding and you talking shit, is it? Bitch. Not no more.
They got Baddies auditions coming up. Me and G going to the auditions, y'all.
Why are y'all trying to segue from talking about this? Let's talk about this fight. Let's talk about it.
We don't talk about
the second round.
Here you go.
What disappointed?
Yeah, we already talked about it. Like, let's move on.
No, we're gonna talk about it. That second round was what really pissed me off, because you could see Jayla you could tell she was waiting to see how Lex was really coming, but whenever she was swinging and hitting hitting Jayla in the face, you could see Jayla like getting stunned in the moment. You could tell just looking at her face, she wasn't expecting all of that coming at her that quick, which I don't know why she wouldn't. but she couldn't keep up. So that's when they started hugging. And you can see Lex kind of like repositioning Jayla to do the body slam, which Jayla looks like she was just sitting there holding her, trying to go for a ride. I'm like, Jayla, you need to swing your body around too. Like she was just literally, Lex was just, you see her literally looking at, you look at Lex and you see her looking down at the ground. And this is where that athleticism comes into play because she was pivoting her feet like she was doing basketball drills. Pivoting her feet and then just hip check Jayla and just slammed her on her back, which I know that knocked the wind out of Jayla because Jayla's laying on the ground and you see her literally put her hand on Lex's head while Lex is on top of her just banging.
She missed some of those.
But the ones on the ground?
Indeed. I looked at it before I pulled off the parking
lot. How
did
y'all see it? Please,
I slowed it down. I slowed it down.
She got some. She didn't get them all.
Yeah, she missed some.
Regardless, she was down there. Because when she got up, the knots were there. That's when the knots were there.
I mean, hey, they might have been there, but they weren't there next episode. Okay. The knot wasn't knotting.
But for real, like, as a person who is in the 30 and over club, I know that bitch back was hurting in the morning. That's why I can't. Everybody want me to try out for these shows. No. Wanna know why? Because a bitch be sore after one practice.
Yeah.
I'll be damn if I'm fighting every day. I'm gonna be Dolly.
They fight too much.
Laid up in the hospital bed. I'm gonna be Dolly.
Like I feel like
I can't do this. I can't keep on trying to with the snappers.
Maybe just wanting to fight.
Yes, no.
And I'll be like, hold on, bitch. I don't even know you. Why am I fighting?
But yeah. But I mean, Ivory could attest. She says that Lex hits hard. So maybe she didn't even get a lot of hits, but she hits hard. So, yeah.
Yeah, she definitely did beat Jayla up. Okay, you ready to take calls?
And y'all Baddies. Okay. Go off, sis. Go off.
It's not giving mad. I don't know.
Go off, sis. I really did just want Jayla to keep swinging because, like, when she started that grappling shit, I was like, "Swing! What are you doing?"
Hold on, but that's what I want to talk about too. Did y'all see it the way I did? She was waiting on security to break that up, which I don't know why she was waiting on them to break it up when it's clear, as she already knew, as she said yesterday, production don't like her.
She said production don't. She ain't say nothing about security.
Well, I mean, production's controlling security essentially.
The guard is controlling security.
They're all under the guise of production. Like they're all controlled by production. Because if Lemmy is telling them people to go get Scotty, break Scotty up, they're gonna do it.
That's
you
different.
Can literally see one of the security guards literally holding one of the other ones back from trying to go run over there. Which Alexa's over there pounding her head at that point because Jayla wasn't doing it. Jayla was just sitting there holding. And you can see her looking because security's right in front of her. And then she realizes they're not coming. So now let me start swinging. And the minute she starts swinging, they then start coming. I'm like, that's it's funny to me. They just let her get her head banged in.
Well.
All right, y'all ain't got nothing else to add.
No, I don't care anymore.
Y'all annoying.
You said you don't care anymore about baddies?
No,
I don't.
Wait, no, that's not what you said, or no, you don't care.
I'm ready to see.
Drop y'all's link in the chat.
Yes, you guys. Make sure y'all thumbs up the video.
I'm ready to see the reunion.
Drop y'all's link.
People on Twitter.
I don't have the link. Where you put it at? Oh, I see it.
First round.
Can y'all hear my fan? Because it's definitely hot as hell and it's right here in my face.
I hear it. Mel looks so good. I'm sorry. She needs the full season.
Rolly lied saying Jayla was mute after losing the leg. She was still talking, which made me proud. Don't let L silence you.
True. Still, I can't even join you and Kaya.
Sincere, I disagree.
She started fighting defensive. I know that's the problem.
They're both boring.
Difference between Kasiki and Lex is one is boring, one is not. Lex is boring too.
I agree. And what I was about to say is Taseki has actually made me cackle at least 2 times. Mm-hmm. When she said I think it was this season when she said in that week.
It was last week.
That be dead. That was funny.
Yeah, I don't think Lex is entertaining.
She
The
has
only,
lost her touch. That's the sad
the
part.
only entertainment that Lex brings is fighting.
Yeah, she is literally like Tasiki. They're literally the same.
Like, there's nothing
Without
that she
fighting, there's
says
no
that gets
entertainment.
me like, oh my gosh, I need to hear her speak.
Right.
How do y'all feel about Natalie saying that she removing the word OGs and newbies next season?
They're still gonna say it.
I know, right? I'm like, bitch, if they don't, we
You
will.
can't
We still
remove.
gonna
You
say
can't remove.
OGs and we still gonna say newbies.
You can't remove it. It's literally in the Baddies dictionary. You can't remove it, bitch. We're gonna say it. I know you have removed I Run LA from yours, but hey.
Okay, I guess anybody calling. We got Courtney and Wandy in the building. Let me get this presentation off.
Dang, really? Like
Yeah,
no
Oh
ain't
one's
my
nobody
here
calling
God.
in. I
today?
guess we're gonna wrap up early because Juju about to
Well,
play.
well, since that's the case, yo, I'm with Movie Bay. I'm over this. When I saw there was another episode, I was like, "Are you dead ass right now?" Like, I was like, "This is not the last. Why is this not the last? I don't get it. This is the never-ending show. Like, why am I still being punished? What did I do? Whatever I did once upon a time, I'm so sorry. Please let this show end. Anyway,
Because clearly y'all forgot about the first couple episodes, because like you said, because like Chris said, no, it started in November and it's already March. So
Crazy.
that's
proud,
what I even
proud,
forgot this summer and Anna even had a beat. And then I'm like, oh yeah.
right. Proud of Scotty. Proud of Scotty. Here's the thing, right? Like with the whole Natalie being on the show. Now, here's the thing, right? I know some people, but I remember when Shawnee used to be on basketball, we didn't like that because it's like if you can't be held accountable because you're the EP, get the fuck off this show. That shit is so corny. Having that dynamic on the show is Mona Scott didn't used to be on the show with the Love and Hip Hop people for a reason. Like she wasn't in the mix with them. Like get off the show. Like she's annoying. I'm so sick of hearing her. She does the most middle school stuff at the age of 40. It's embarrassing. She don't gotta be on the show to collect her check and to collect her. It's just weird. It's just weird. That's one. And I don't know. I fake think that she definitely told Summer to like, she was just like, look, do whatever you're gonna do. I could see her doing that because she's messy. Um, what the hell was I gonna say? I'm so glad Mel came in at least looking good because she lost. Like you know what I'm saying? I thought she was gonna lose way worse the way that Ivory made it sound like, and then I'm like, okay, well, she's still on her feet, so she lost a little something. Like, yeah, but like you ain't beat her down. Like,
Right, but did you die? Exactly.
you know
That's
what I'm
how I feel.
saying?
That's how I feel about it.
So like, who else? What freaking Summer and Anna? I'm not gonna lie, that fight was funny because it was just like a little cat fight, little meow, like just like when you fight with
Like scratch, scratch.
yeah, like you fighting with your sister and it's like y'all having a little um I don't know. Like, I'm just like, how is this show still going on? I don't. Jayla, oh man, that was tough to watch. Not gonna lie, not gonna lie.
Can I just say, because I didn't want to
I
interrupt you
heard
because I know you was going off, right? Because okay, because I've been meaning to come on here for the past 3 weeks to speak about Lex. Okay, first of all, let's talk about how all these fans thinking that because of the people that do not favor Lex, that we are mad that she can fight. We already know she can fight. But
Right.
what else
And
can
have
she do
stated it.
besides these corny ass confessionals and these corny ass hand movies in the confessionals? She has no personality. Like,
Mm,
okay, she's pretty and she can fight. What else can she do? Nothing.
that's it.
Okay.
Her
And
And
Courtney,
storyline with
and
then
beefing
Courtney,
with Ivory has
and
been
mhm,
when you
clowns
ask
now.
them
I'm used
that,
to it. Yeah.
when you ask them that question, they always turn into, oh, well, what does Tasiki do? Why don't you answer the question that we asked you about Lex? They can't answer it
Exactly.
because they don't
Stay
have
on
an answer
topic.
for it.
Yep.
Not
Like,
stay
Exactly.
on
Because we
topic.
all know Tasiki do the same thing, but she does have a
yeah, we're not talking
personality at
about
least.
her.
She makes us laugh, but stay on top about Lex. Okay. And with this fight too, because I've seen that because I watched it a couple of times and I've seen that Jayla was was kind of looking around, trying to see if anybody was gonna try to get her. That's why it looked like that's why she was standing there trying to hold on to Lex, trying to get her down, but she didn't have the strength to do so because Lex already pushed her down. So Lex did get more hits in. Lex did win the fight. We get it. Now y'all can be quiet about it because she's probably gonna get her ass whooped by Ivory anyway. Somebody just needs to whoop her ass at this point.
It's also
Yes,
like just
this
Lex like being mad obsessed for no reason. It's like, what
yes,
really is the
that
problem?
too. Cause she
Like,
just
I'm gonna
because
get her for Dolly. Like, girl, what? You're that mad?
y'all
I
didn't even
just,
admit to you in that confessional. I'm sorry.
yeah, like she's weird. I'm sorry, she's weird and pressed and a fan.
Yep. She came on as a fan.
Weird. I don't like it.
I never liked it from the beginning. And that Anna and Summer fight was funny.
It was a cackle. Like she
Yeah.
was just Anna was just getting tossed around. Like
She flung like a mop girl. Like she was about to, someone almost like literally put her in some bucket
Summer,
water and almost mopped her.
the
But
fact that
just
Summer
flinging
still ain't
her.
wash her hair is disgusting. Like
When you said she had dandruff, I was like, oh no. I guess I definitely have to watch it again because I was
she
like,
still got
ew.
white hair from the and I'm like, you still didn't wash your hair, like still, and you put a new wig on and you still didn't wash it. I'm just like, yuck, yuck. You are a dust bucket. Oh, she's so dusty and dusty.
Um,
Ugh, such a
I
freak.
actually made a TikTok. I don't have many followers, but I actually made a TikTok and I called Summer a stank ass bitch because her personality, her attitude, the way she dressed, the way she looked. Period. She just looked like she a stank ass bitch. That's what I said.
Like
So,
literally, like
so I never liked her from the beginning because she was giving corny anyway. I tried to like her in the middle, but I just knew from the jump I was never gonna like her. She's not the type of girl because she is a girl because she's made statements and did all that BS on the auditions too. Like I knew that she was from the gutter, so I already knew I wasn't gonna like her anyway. But the way she slung on around, I was like, oh,
it was a cackle. I'm
That's
not gonna
not your
lie.
cousin.
definitely ain't my cousin.
Not
My
mine
cousin,
either. Shit.
my cousin don't do stank things like that. Okay, talk about somebody dead parents and stuff like that. I got dead parents, so no, I will
Sorry to
never.
hear that.
Right, like
It's all right.
my pops passed away, so it's just like, what are you
My pops
talking
as well.
about?
Right.
You know,
Sending love.
like
Thank
girl.
you.
Oh yeah, I'm not with the talking about the dead parents. I'm not with that.
Me
Me neither.
either.
And I know Nunu wasn't in this episode as much, but I do want to say that she is inserting herself again in these situations that has nothing to do with her. She didn't even know nothing about the summer situation, but
Yeah,
saying like having an opinion about it. And I'm just like, Nunu, I'm starting to like you. You need to sit down and be quiet
right,
because it has nothing to do with you. You don't know what's going on. You just picking sides for no reason. You didn't know Summer was starting all this stuff with everybody doing in the beginning, which we all know. Summer is entertainment. No shade. She is,
yeah,
but she does dirty entertainment, and it's not good.
yeah. Child, this episode was just the key. I just wish that they had showed the whole scene before when Mel was in Milwaukee because she literally just came in and then I remember like somebody was like, huh? Like somebody literally because it really was like, huh? And then they definitely were like, get her, Ivory. It was like they could have just like, I don't know. Look, Zeus, that was really Zeus' fault. They dropped the ball on
It
that.
was his fault because
Yep.
come
So
because an audience that does not know anything about Now That's TV like myself should have got a full story about like not even
right.
mentioning Now That's TV, but at least got a full story about why they beefing.
Right, because
You don't
this
even
is
have
like
to
the
mention them.
17th time they fought, and a lot of people don't know that. Like,
Right.
Hmm.
I didn't even know nothing about Mel. I just seen her pop up online, talking about the reunion and stuff like that. I'm like, oh, okay, she is pretty. Like, And when she came in, and I agree with Movie Bay about the outfit. That was cute. That was
Yeah,
too cute.
she was very cute, and she's gorgeous.
But
Like,
why come in like that? You know what environment you about to come in, G.
yeah, I kind of wish she at least came with like a little friend or something, just at least because you know what I'm saying, like
They
just
weren't
so
gonna
at
let her
least
bring no friend in.
I know that's true, but it's at least like tried. But it's like they really, it was just like weird. They dropped the ball, and then also this not being the last episode, I'm just like, what else? What else could we do? What else
Why
are
are
we
we
doing?
running in the forest? What is going on there? Like, we don't
What
care.
else?
I'm pretty
Because all they
sure
gonna show
next
us the
But
rest of Ivory versus Mel, and that's it.
exactly. I was about to say, I'm pretty sure next week people just gonna watch that part and then cut it off.
Yeah, and then I guess the
Now,
outro.
I guess playing all 6 songs on that episode. So I don't know.
That's
Yeah, that's what
wild.
I said too. They played too many songs in one episode. Like, okay, can you just get to the point?
I'm just like, yo, let's get to the reunion this season. I
Yeah,
don't know about next. I just do not know. After the way this season went, I'm just like, what's the direction we going with this show? Like, what are we doing with this show? Like, what are we
nothing,
really doing?
nothing. They
Yeah.
just switching
it's still gonna be
locations.
nothing.
So I just feel like it's gonna get to. I'm telling you, like now, I'm telling you now. Let's TV stepping their game up. It might be a switcheroo.
It just might be because now
I'm
I'm
gonna
interested in
watch.
watching that. Watching Ivory versus. I might have to invest in
They getting
watching BB.
storylines over there. Okay, they
I'm gonna
stepping
watch
up
their Young and
video
Reckless
quality.
because I know Legacy and Mel, and then old girl from one of Blueface's shows, Alexis. That
Yeah.
trio that I've been seeing all over social media. I'm watching that. I'm gonna watch that.
I'm gonna watch. I'm definitely tuned into Young and Reckless 3 after. Yeah, I can't believe they didn't bring Renee Trill back, but whatever.
No, I think because Renee is waiting because she might be going on Baddies Africa.
Oh, got you. But yeah, I don't know. I'm like, here we are, right? Like this is like a full NBC network season of Baddies. That's crazy. Like,
Yeah, we're not even finished with with the season yet. Usually they don't show the anything about auditions until after the season's over. So why are we showing it now to keep interest? And it's like, okay,
cause we're not gonna ever get a break. We're in hell. We're in hell.
So
We're
you gotta
never
take it
getting a
yourself.
break. They never want us to get a break. They
Depending
always
on the
want us.
cast, I might not watch Baddies Africa. Like if the cast is good, I'll watch it.
Yeah.
if
I'm not
Biggie's on the
watching it. It's
cast,
not
because
gonna
I
be
used to
good.
like her. If Biggie's on the cast, I'm not watching it because it's not for her or J Lo. It's not for them
Yeah.
anymore because J Lo don't have them hands when she was 24. He doesn't. She's getting older. We about the same age. We don't have it. We don't have it no more. We slow. We a little bit slow.
Yeah. Yeah.
We want to
Yeah,
So
fight
I
so bad,
think
but we
I
slow.
definitely think that Biggie needs to be gone.
She needs to
somebody
relax.
said take Biggie to Africa and leave her there. I'm cackling. That is so
Remember, that's
funny.
not her motherland. She's not. She's not. You know, she don't
All
claim to
All
be.
right.
right. Well, everybody subscribe to everybody. Don't forget to like
Yes,
the live. Okay. Period. All right.
and they
And
always respond to comments when y'all comment under their videos. So
don't
they are
forget
very
to
active with them.
listen to the podcast. Subscribe to everybody so you can listen to the podcast.
And January
We trying to
flowers
figure
too.
out when we gonna
Period.
do it.
And January too. Period.
Yes, subscribe to Jen too. Maddie, we're gonna leave you on here so you can talk with the next group of
Yeah,
Courtney and
sorry about
Wendy
that.
as
We over
Sorry,
always.
talking.
Maddie. We just
Girl, y'all are
Y'all
good.
good.
I'm over here stressing about this damn dog over here. Y'all are fine.
I'm dead.
You
All right.
good.
Good night. Thank
Good
you.
Big love
night.
to Courtney and Wendy as always. All right,
Hey
we're gonna bring up
y'all.
what's up, Maddie? We're gonna bring up Samaya, Shay.
Oh my god, my fave. Hi.
Can I
Hey,
we need to connect there.
wait, is my microphone working?
And Maddie,
Yeah, I
you
can hear
can
you.
start if you're ready.
Yeah. So again with like last week, I didn't care for this episode. I skipped because as much as I feel bad for Dolly, I don't need to hear half the episode about it. And then the other half of that was Lex doing nothing but sucking Jayla's soul from the back. she needs to stop. She needs to stop it. We get it. You don't like her, but you don't need to fight her every turn you get. There, you found a reason to fight her for no reason. Well, not for no reason, but to do all that for Dolly, and Dolly didn't even mention you in her outro. Now, however, when I saw Jayla's feet, her soul in the camera, both of them, I just felt G's heart break. I was like, oh. I
Wait,
thought
what you started saying again?
when I was watching the fight with Lex and Jayla, when I saw both her feet go up, both souls to the camera, you live it wherever you live, I heard
Both
your heart
souls.
break. I heard
I was standing up because I vividly remember last season. Well, I think it's the first time the three of us did it with Jan. I think it was when they had that beach fight. I said Jayla's day is coming because when she was doing that blocking and stuff and that pump faking when she was running up
yeah,
on
she's doing
Griffin,
too much grabbing.
I knew her day
Like-
was coming, and Lex just happened to be the one to
And
take her
that
down.
happened to be,
And
but I don't think if she was 24 that would have been her match. But again, Jayla is getting older. She is an older woman now. She don't need to be doing this, and that's why Natalie's not doing shit because she knows she too damn old for it. Even though that she be causing most of the mess. Yeah, I was really hurt by that, and not hurt, but I was definitely like, God damn, Jayla. And then I was even more hurt because she spit, and I was like, oh, we might not get an episode. We might not get a recap tonight. We might not get a recap tonight.
oh, you was gonna get it. You was gonna get it.
No, but other than that, Mel and Ivory, that was the one I was waiting for because I always wait for a Mel and Ivory fight. It definitely wasn't like how they fight on Now That's TV, but and poor Mel.
I was just about to say, were you satisfied?
I wasn't satisfied only because I know how they fight, and it was too much stuff going on for them to really, in my opinion, to get a good fight. But we have another episode. Unfortunately, I thought this was going to be the final episode. I'm very upset about that because I'm tired of watching it. I'm really tired of watching this. To be honest, I was skipping through because I had to get to Mean Girls. I wasn't really.
Mean Girls was good. Okay.
I was more worried about Mean Girls. Yeah, pressuring them. I can't say I'm waiting for the next episode. I don't care. I might watch it the day afterwards. Baddy Sunday is not fun anymore. It's too oversaturated. We're getting too much stuff, and then they're just filling it. They're just nothing but filler. Like we could have been done this already. Like that's pretty much. I'm not even gonna lie. I was more waiting for Mean Girls, so that's why I don't really have much to say. I'm really only to say about Jayla, unfortunately, getting done up in the Mel and Ivory fight. I wasn't too interested in Lex with her Disney Channel confessionals.
All right, Maddie, is that it? You got any more final thoughts?
No, it was an okay episode, but it was nice talking to y'all. Sorry, my thoughts were all over the place. I'm still watching this, little girl or whatever.
Not this little girl.
She acts like a little girl. Like, oh my gosh.
Mm-hmm. That's how them dogs be.
Them dogs got their own personalities for sure.
And she do. Like, but it was nice talking to y'all. I'm gonna try and be here for next week because y'all keep catching me while I'm at work.
Are we gonna be here next week?
I don't blame y'all if y'all not.
If it's not a good episode, which it don't look like it will be, we're taking that week. We're gonna take it. I'm glad you said that. We're gonna take it off.
Yeah, be honest with y'all. I'd rather y'all watch Now That's TV at this point. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm about to delete Zeus off of my phone now that I'm not paying for it again. I'm going back to. I'm solely paying for Now That's TV. I was gonna pay for Zeus. I'm not paying.
I'll pay $1 for Now That's TV. I love it.
Yeah, I'm done.
Well, you have a good night, Maddie.
When does that trial end? Because I know it ends.
Oh, baby, I make a new account every month. Okay, I'm only paying $1.
Oh, look at Sean's profile pic. Yes.
Of course.
And she was good
Yeah.
too.
Okay, Sean. We might be on. Okay, Sean.
Okay.
Eating it up, bitch. You better eat it
All right,
up.
we got 10 minutes on the Clizock. What y'all
Okay.
thoughts?
Okay, you can
So
go
this
ahead
Not
first.
the quiz off.
okay, so this episode, I gotta say, I was hype. I was hype. I was yelling to my phone, get up, slam on the ground. I
Ooh.
was hype.
Calm down.
Talking about slam. I'm
But
screaming.
overall,
Sean, was you happy to see Jayla get tore up?
I wasn't happy. I really wanted the best for Jayla, but as a competitor, as a person who loved fighting, Jayla kind of disappointed me. Not gonna lie. So the first thing first, which was the Jayla and Lex, it was CC. She got tore up, and
The
one thing
love to fight got me cracking.
yeah,
Sorry.
but I'm thinking in my mind, not only does he got body slam, but the fact they have that little thing behind the back, ooh, that little mic thing.
Oh,
Yes,
the mic pack. I didn't
Yeah,
even
the
think
mic
about that
pack.
too. Oh, God, her back was fucked up. Because she slammed her on
listen,
that
I
bitch
was
too.
thinking that, right? So I'm thinking, ouch. And them knots, let me tell y'all, the Jailer fans were trying to help her. They're like, oh, she's still pretty. That ain't nothing.
She is.
Oh, Low London got, yeah. They're trying to cover it up, but girl, that was a lot of knots. Not. Damn. But you know what? It's okay. It's okay, Jailer. Even though at the reunion you still got, we don't know yet, but we will see. However though, it's okay. Now Summer and Anna, it's like two-way. Yeah, Summer was pulling hair, but yet Anna, you met your match. You also pull hair, and it's kind of ironic that you also had the same textured hair that Nunu did. So I would expect you to come in with your hair slicked back, but for you to have your hair all loose, the same way how Nunu did, I was surprised and shocked. But Anna was showing some hands, and Summer was pulling hair the whole time. But it's okay. It was like a tie, I guess. But overall, she did get slang around. Who was the last person?
Scotty and Summer.
Scotty and Summer. Oh, Scotty. From the shoulders. She was doing it. From the shoulders. She made me proud. I would expect to go more round, considering that Summer is competition. Like, let someone know not to mess with you. Because I want to give her one round. She would have got like at least maybe 4 or 3. But the fact that I even was shocked and realized you even got knots. But in the end of the day, you didn't get sling on the ground. You wasn't bleeding. Yeah, you got a little knots, but it's okay. You were standing still. But yeah, Samaya, what else you got to say?
Okay, so I'm gonna be completely honest. I skipped until the dinner scene, so anything that happened before, I don't give a fuck. Now towards the dinner scene. Did y'all notice that Natalie and Summer, like, did Natalie tell Summer to sneak Scotty? Because I noticed that. Because, like, she was like, I'm going to give Natalie a hug. And I'm like, oh, okay. Like, that, you're not slick. You should have not said shit at all. You should have just walked over and been like, and popped her. But, Scotty was ready for it. So that was the problem. Like, it would have done better for you. You would have done better with the sneak attack you was trying to do if you didn't say anything. Because if I'm trying to sneak a bitch, I'm not going to say nothing. And I'm just gonna run at you. But you fucked up by doing that. Now, Scotty with them kicks. Girl, like, I wish her hands were as strong as them kicks, girl. But they're not. Girl, like, that's your favorite move. Like, why is you kicking? Like, granted, I understand why, because Summer was about to sneak you, but like, girl, you could have just popped her one good time, and Summer probably would have fell back. Why is you kicking, Hope? Like, keep those, like, you're not a kangaroo. You don't need to kick me. But
I would kick.
I will only kick somebody if they're bigger than me. Scotty's big as hell. She don't need to be kicking. Summer is smaller than her. That's the only, like, that's the thing. Like, no, like, if
No,
Scotty
they're not. They're the
No, Summer. Well, it's not small. It's shorter. Let me do. That's a better word for it. Cause like smaller than
He needs
yeah.
to kick Summer. Pull out your best move on that bitch.
Right?
Summer can't even fight. So why would she pull
Bitch, like
out?
Scotty is like somebody
Scotty
who's
can't
playing
fight
Mortal
either,
Kombat
so
and they be spamming that
But
move.
you
Scotty
gotta do
fight
what you
better.
gotta do.
Scotty fought better than Anna and Jayla today.
She definitely did. You 100%.
He did.
Like, so out
But
of
she
the
still can't
three,
fight.
She fought better than
She
Summer
absolutely
too.
did.
The only person that really fought good this episode was Lex and Ivory.
to be
Oh,
expected,
sure.
the two best fighters of the season, along to be
The thickest.
expected.
I was
Well,
gonna
no,
say
well
the
Not
the
thickest
gonna
in the
I
team.
would
lie.
say I should cut out of the newbies. You cut me off.
Out of it, for sure. For sure.
Like, but yeah,
Not gonna lie.
like
Not to
that's the thing though. Jayla girl, you fucked yourself over by grabbing. Like you could have did so much better if you didn't grab. That's the problem.
And
Like you could
swing.
tell that she was not fucking with Lex because she didn't know what to do. Like I'm just
Yeah, it
confused.
caught her off guard.
Like I mean, like you see this hoe swinging at you, trying to knock your damn head off, and you grabbing. Girl, what? Like you
And
should
the
have been.
most important thing you missing, Samaya, she was not swinging.
Not gonna
She was
lie.
standing there
We're gonna
holding
see the
on.
same fight all over again. Not gonna lie.
But
So
I
what you
feel
think
like
of the reunion?
it's because Jayla's not used to fighting people that are like, how do I put this without offending?
Athletic as fuck.
Yeah,
That part.
That's the
that,
athlete.
That part.
that's the
She
problem.
got
Like,
she got being an athlete and fighting. That shit, it just goes hand in hand. When you know your body, you know how to really use your body to your advantage. And with Lex being as mad as she was, like I said, that first punch that she threw, the first time she met Jayla, she missed it, but it went over to her shoulder. Like I said in my recap, if she would have hit Jayla
that
in her
scared me.
face, she would have broken Jayla's nose.
I was scared for Jayla because like I was like, damn, I knew she
That
was gonna
punch
get.
was
I
nasty.
knew Jayla
Yeah.
was gonna get her ass beat, but it wasn't as bad as I thought it was. Like, yeah, she was knotted.
I agree.
It nodded and she was leaking, but like it wasn't as bad as so like why y'all they stay open hyping the fights when it came to, especially when it came to Mel and Ivory, because they said that Ivory wiped the floor with Mel. Mel lost, but she didn't get her ass beat. That's the thing. Like, what the hell is with y'all baddies over hyping this shit up? Like can
I
y'all
just
be
felt kind of weird.
the
I
only
just
one that
felt
was
kind of
honest
weird the
about
fact that oh
no okay
I just felt kind
no,
of weird the fact that all the good baddies was kind of cheering Ivory on. Because my thought is like, do they know the backstory? Because I don't watch Young and Reckless, but I at least have social media. You couldn't like go away without hearing Mel with the whole come down here, Ivory. And like you couldn't hide, like it was all over. So you could at least know the backstory between her and Mel. Like, and the fact that y'all are siding with someone, the fact that y'all are siding with someone that threw pee, if y'all know the backstory or not, it's kind of weird. If y'all don't know the backstory, but if y'all know, it kind of look weird
because they fucked up the chance because they should have been introduced Mel when y'all was in Milwaukee. But that's the thing, they made a storyline making it seem like Mel was a clout chaser, because I don't really think Ivy would just tell them that she outright threw pee on somebody, because Ivory's trying to change like her image from like Now That's TV from Baddies. So like she don't want to look as like nasty and trifling, which she is. I don't care, I will never be a fan, but
Definitely was a little try.
but I mean, when you're trying to change your image, you're not gonna just outright tell people you barely know like what you did on another network. That's what I'm trying to say. Do y'all get what I'm trying to say?
Definitely.
yeah.
Yeah, so that's the thing. So they're gonna make it seem like, oh, she's just chasing clout. When Ivory knows Mel's not chasing clout, she's rightfully getting her lick back on you. Because if you throw pee on me, it's up and it's stuck forever. I would never.
Every time you see me.
Every time.
Every time.
Like Mel, like girl. My bitch, my Aries sis, you fucked up because you should have dressed to fight. Honestly, that first.
She should have just kept her head up, like what
She
she was
was
wearing.
dressed
I
to
don't think that was
fight.
hindering her.
No, she
Yeah,
was
I feel like
not.
She wasn't in
she
No.
any
wasn't wearing nothing
restricting
that was hindering
clothing.
her.
No, she
She
was.
just
Okay,
had her
yeah,
head
but like,
down.
and then second of all, tie your hair up, girl. Like you know you fight with your head down, but you will keep. But you can now with your hair in the way. You really can't. That's the problem.
But that's the main problem. Hair getting in the way, but really the main problem was her head was down. That's the whole issue. Keep your
I
head
mean,
up.
but Mel did better in round 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, she did. She
Kind of.
did. I think Ivory
Sort of,
still
kind
kind
of.
of. I would say that was a tie. I don't know because it looked like Mel got Ivory on the table before security pounced.
I mean, she's standing, she ain't got no knots, face still pretty.
Yeah,
Exactly,
I mean,
Sean. Let them know.
that's the thing, and them
Still
hyping up
pretty.
Ivory like that was super
Exactly,
weird.
Sean.
Like with Summer, like didn't Ivory drag you like you was her damn child, and you hyping this bitch up? Absolutely not. Like I would like,
What's
I would
crazy is she
go ahead.
Summer was hyping her up, and at the
Right.
reunion, Summer beat her ass 2 or 3 times.
Wait, Summer beat who ass? I mean, you mean
Who's
Ivory
that?
beat Summer's
Ivory.
ass?
Summer ass 2 or 3 times.
That part.
Yep.
Didn't she said that
Meaning-
she like got her on the TV or something? That
Yep.
was
So
crazy.
there was a monitor behind the set, right? This bitch pushed her into the set to the point where Summer's back was against the screen, and I don't know what the hell she did, but it got to the point where Summer started leaking, and the little janitor people they had to.
They
come and
said
mop
that
it
P
up.
was the one that was leaking. That Dolly bashed.
No, both of them was
no.
leaking. It was
No,
Summer
Oh,
and
it's
Pretty
both.
P.
No, Pretty P was
Damn.
definitely leaking.
Yeah.
Damn.
But
Okay.
But like
I don't want to
was
see
saying
that.
earlier,
Yeah.
if you
But it's,
are
knowing Zeus, they gonna show it. So
Yeah.
watching when you watch
My
the
one
reunion,
thing. Yeah.
when
My
you
one
watch
thing.
the
So, like-
reunion, it's gonna be the same. The Lex and Jayla fight is literally gonna be the same thing over again. The only difference is Jayla doesn't
oh
stop.
yeah, because I feel like that one round would it looked like Lex kind of like slammed her. I feel like that's how it's gonna go at the
It's
reunion
not.
when it
So-
comes to like to them biting, because like didn't like somebody had somebody in a headlock and then somebody bit somebody first.
Yeah.
So
Lex had
you know how
Jalen
so the
headlock.
way it goes is you know how Lex is in front of Jayla and Jayla wraps her head around. This time
Yeah.
they're more so on the side of each other, and you can tell they're trying to flip one another, but it mostly looks like they just both just crash together, and then security comes.
So Lex didn't slam her this time. They just fell
No,
on
it
each
wasn't.
other.
They were both trying to slam each other, but it looked more so like when you both lose balance and then we both just go tumbling down. That's what it looked like.
Oh,
I just want to know why are we biting? Like, why are we biting?
it's gross. Some Anna bit Summer. I'm not gonna
What?
feel bad when
Oh
they
yeah,
jump
that
her.
too.
Like jump her. I'm gonna actually wait for that because this is disgusting. I don't
Yeah.
condone it. Even if you're defending yourself, I don't give a fuck. Biting
Especially
is disgusting.
spitting. Jailer, I'm sorry,
Spit.
Jailer.
When it comes to
spitting,
spit,
Jailer. That's
when
spitting.
it comes to spit,
Jailer.
the thing with
Spitting,
that about
nasty.
and Jayla.
Didn't she get on Bianca for spitting last season? And
Okay,
then years
hello.
ago,
Sean and Samaya, I'm gonna let y'all go because we ain't heard Shay yet.
Oh my god.
Bye,
Y'all got
guys.
any final thoughts?
Okay, all I gotta say is big 20 tomorrow.
Oh, happy birthday!
It's your birthday tomorrow.
Happy birthday.
Happy early birthday. You finally got them things, Samaya.
Yeah, I know. But
Well, you
anyway, y'all have a
happy,
good night.
safe birthday. You too.
Y'all have a good night though.
Good night. Happy
Yeah.
birthday.
Bye.
Thank you.
Have a good night, y'all.
All right, Shay, we're gonna bring you up here with Cy and Big Mouth Kaya. Where's she at?
Not Big Mouth.
Okay.
Hold on, Grant.
A lot
Grant,
of final
share the
three.
screen real quick. Share the screen real quick, Grant.
Is my mic on?
Okay, so can y'all hear me?
Oh my god.
We had a subby sent to my inbox.
That's crazy.
It's
Oh
the
my
foot for me.
gosh.
It's the Lex foot for me. Childish.
Hey,
All right.
The thing, okay, how I felt was with Jayla and Lex. Jayla is probably my top 2 favorite baddies of the entire franchise because to me she is exactly what a baddie is. Number 1 being Tommy, but number 2 being Jayla.
Oh, you got
And
tape.
to me, this fight pissed me off because one, Jayla, you know better than this. Two, excuse me, it felt like it was one of Jayla's lowest moments because Jayla's not the type to be spitting. Jayla's not the type to lower her, I wouldn't even say dignity, but in a way, kind of like she doesn't behave in that
You
manner.
mean
She's
like
not
lower
one of
herself to
those
this
type.
behavior?
Yeah, she never did
Yeah,
that. She never did that before.
yeah, and not only that, she did
Especially
go
spitting.
back before the last season and say, "Oh, that's disgusting."
Yeah, she
When
was against
Bianca
it when
was spitting,
Akbar did it, but at the
And
same
that,
time,
right?
I
I
don't care
agree
for
with
mess
that
like
too,
that.
because I said it in my I was about to say my confessional. In my recap, I said it too. That's how you know she lost. And you could
Right,
tell like Lex was getting under her. That's the first time I've really seen
Yeah.
her
right.
allow somebody to get under her skin. And you could tell she
And
knew in
we
that
all
moment,
know
I
when you
just
fighting
lost.
somebody, you don't never let a bitch know that they done got under your skin. Even if you
Yeah.
know they done beat your ass, you don't let nobody know they done got under your skin or they done make you feel some type of way. You get what I'm saying? Like you just
Yeah.
don't
She
do
yeah.
that. And
Yeah.
She
Jayla's
was doing
normally
good
the
until she scared.
composed one. And that's another thing is the fact that I understand why they were fighting Jayla and some of them because it's like don't do something that you know we're all not allowed to do. But when you do it, it's cool. But if I were to do it, it'd be a problem. I understand the frustration when it comes to that. I also understand, granted, in Lex's case, you saying, "Oh, I'm gonna fight Jayla because of what you did to Dolly," which is not true. Jayla did not cause the seizure. Granted, she did hit her dad in the face, and she did have a
She probably
fractured
did.
nose or whatever case in face.
We'll never
Blah, blah,
know.
blah. However, it would make more sense if Lex would have said, "Listen, my bitch ain't here. She can't catch his face, so I'm gonna catch the face for her." It would make more sense if she said it in that manner.
Didn't she? Didn't she say that? Didn't she say that
No,
at the house?
well, she more so
She
said it in a
said
sense
it.
of
She said
like,
this for Dolly.
She said
Yeah.
that pissed me off. So Dolly's not here, but I'm here. I thought she did say that.
She said that in the
I thought she,
confessionals, but not in front of the girl. She was just like after she fought Jayla, she was like, and that's for Dolly, ho, or something like that.
well, I thought she was
Yep.
saying it in the sense of like, well, because you did this to Dolly, I'm gonna do that. And I was like, well, no, that wasn't. She didn't cause a seizure, but okay. But
We'll
with
never know
that,
really what caused that seizure because you know how Zeus is. We still don't know what happened with Smiley. They like
you're
covering
right.
up shit.
I
No
don't think
shade.
Jayla
I'm
caused
not gonna
that.
lie.
I don't think she caused
Now, however, while watching the fight, I was like, Jayla, what the block your face, bitch, guard your. The same way Tasiki was coaching Scotty, I'm like, Tasiki, why was you not coaching Jayla? Bitch, you was standing next to her.
Right. That's
And
right.
I was waiting to hear somebody say, guard your
Tasiki, you
face.
don't do
Put your
shit else.
hands up,
That's what you literally can do, Tasiki. That's what be pissing me off. Like, you don't do shit else. The least you can do is coach, bitch.
At
She really
least be a
don't.
coach, goddammit. Do
Oh my
something.
god.
Shit.
She coached Scotty, and Scotty, you see how it worked.
But it must didn't work because they said someone who was actually there told me that Summer got Scotty at the reunion. So maybe Scotty needs to be really angry to throw hands. She don't be angry enough
Now I
now.
want to see.
No.
Was it a one on one when
Like,
she was? Because didn't I hear that? I could have sworn I heard that they jumped her, but did they fight?
They
They
did.
must have fought
They
a
said
one on one.
Child,
didn't they
no,
say
what
Summer and
happened?
Scotty fought
No,
one
they
on one?
lied. A lot of these bitches was on TikTok lying, and the fact that we was all
Oh
sitting in my
shit.
hotel room watching the shit in the morning, like,
Damn,
oh, y'all
Juju.
bitches is lying. What happened was they jumped Emma, they jumped Summer, they jumped Anna. Literally, no one felt bad that they jumped.
No one?
I swear to God, no one felt bad because we was like,
cause she been jumping all season.
I
not
don't
gonna
feel bad
lie.
that Anna got jumped. I just
Not gonna
got pissed
lie,
that Biggie
nobody
didn't do
felt
shit.
bad because it's like, well, bitch, I mean, you be dropped this. I mean, don't diss what you can't take, ho. But granted, when they do jump her, eventually they break up off of her, and then Lex has a one-on-one with Anna, and that wasn't pretty.
What happened? What happened, Shay?
Okay. I thought
Anna
they had
got
they
told?
one-on-one before they jumped.
Girl, no shit. That wasn't cute. But
Well, we know that she told Anna. We know she gonna tear Anna up. There ain't nobody on earth think that Anna can beat Lex. Nobody.
not gonna. Granted, if you are a shorter person, you fight a taller person, you're supposed to go for the body, which I don't know why the fuck Anna was trying to reach up to the top.
What?
Like she could reach up there, but you know,
Lex is a fighter compared to Anna.
I'm just playing.
Her fighting Anna is like Taseki fighting Summer.
granted, I'm not gonna
It's
lie.
going to be a W no matter what.
If you really knew how to fight, granted,
If you knew how to fight,
but if
then
she
no.
really knew how to fight,
If you knew how to, okay, so
Do you see Maul
If we
from Now
talking
That's
about
TV?
weight,
Maul
some
Maul is shorter than half of the people on Now That's TV, and Maul
when
knows
you
how to
are
fight.
a
he know
shorter
how to whoop
fighter
ass.
and you are a lighter
and Maul
fighter,
has gotten
your
whooped a few
goal is
times.
to
Yeah, whooped a few
outlast
times, but
and
he
to
can
hit
fight.
at the body. You have to break your opponent down from the center up.
But how Lex
Yeah.
fight,
Mm-mm.
Anna
The
is
way
not about
Lex
to
fights
win
is actually
against Lex.
sloppy. And I
Really?
don't like Lex. But if you
It
actually
is what
watch
it
her,
is.
the way she fights is too sloppy. And I've said this weeks ago when I said the way she twists her torso, if you were to actually get into that bitch's rib cage or her stomach, you would knock her off her shit because she's too loose. She's not used to being a street fighter. She's used to being a basketball player. She's much more
Yeah,
trained
she
in terms
fights
of
very
stamina
wide
and
out.
dexterity, but she's not
Yeah,
an
she
actual
fights very
street fighter.
wide. She could get
Uh-huh.
you. She
She
And that's
could.
just
We ain't
that's
seen
Lex
her
fights
unless
too
she
wide
fight
out.
Kiki or
actually
maybe
And
Billy.
of
if
that.
Lex was to fight somebody like Siki or Dolly, I really feel like those two would do her in.
Oh, and
Dolly?
speaking of
They,
Dolly, because a
they
lot of
go
bitches is
straight.
playing on Dolly name, no shade. No shade. Y'all gonna watch. I will say, remember how we said last season was either Meatball or what's that other girl's?
Think of
We said last reunion was Meatball's reunion, blah, 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 girl, fuck that hoe. And then we said East was ET's reunion, and then West was Tommy's reunion. I will confidently say Midwest reunion was Dolly and Ivory's reunion. Not gonna lie.
We gotta see. We gotta see.
Oh, so
I'm
would you
sorry.
say, Shay?
Were
So would you
you
say?
were you
Oh,
there?
sorry.
Like,
Yeah, I
not
was there.
no
I was there.
sarcasm. I really want to know.
No, yeah, I was also the one that was there during the East reunion.
Oh, okay. Oh, I do remember.
Oh,
Okay,
you was
you're
there.
right.
Oh,
You're
wait,
right. You're
Yeah,
right.
question. So
everything that I said, we eventually ran back and seen exactly what happened on the
Mm-hmm.
camera. Yeah.
yeah, so
So, like I
question.
said, on
Did
the reunion,
Tasiki really go light on Dolly? Because we
no,
heard people. They said Tasiki
bitch, they lie.
going on
Not
Instagram saying she
not
went
calling you
light.
a bitch, but you know,
They always say, why would you go
they
light on
lied.
somebody?
So what happened
You didn't go
was,
light on DCB, and
I'm gonna
DCB can't
explain
fight.
something real quick. Because a lot of people don't know how to fight. There's a difference between a shutout. There's a difference between being hanging in. There's a difference between keeping up. I will say
Yeah.
a knockout or a shutout is Diamond and Tasiki or T Love and Tasiki. Bitch, you didn't stand a chance. Not gonna lie. Hanging into a fight is like we running a track race and there's clearly a first place winner and then the second person is they somewhere behind. They trying, but they not there yet. That's hanging into a fight. ET hung in the fight. She could have beat her, but she had the heart or the grit to keep herself going longer than what she
She did
should
better
have
than
been
Diamond.
able to do. That's hanging in there. It's like hanging from a cliff. Gravity is fighting, but you know you got some heart in you. Keeping up in a fight means if you hit me, I'm gonna hit you back just as hard. You hit me hard, I'm gonna hit you back hard. I hit you hard, you hit me back. That is keeping up. If ET was hanging in, Dolly was keeping up. There's a
All right,
difference.
let's get back to this show. I got something to say.
Yeah.
Back to this episode.
Who
Just
knows when
saying,
we're gonna get a reunion?
bitch. And then and not only that, just one more last thing about Dolly. Tasiki did not cause physical damage that we seen to Dolly. Yes, Dolly was definitely hiding her face. I don't know why she got on Instagram lying because her face was fucked up, but it was not because of Tasiki. Her face got damaged because of Dolly, and it wasn't even like no big thing. It was really just a one little swollen knot on the side of her face
Well, you
because
said her
Ivory
face got
decided to
fucked up
sneak
because
her.
of who?
I think you
Because
meant
of
Ivory.
Ivory.
So
Ivory.
there's
Oh,
two couches. Dolly was on the left side of the stage. She was on the back side or the higher couch. Ivory came up and hit her. She hit her with a good one. It was a good right. Not gonna lie. And that is what caused Dolly's injury. That was the only injury that she visibly got the entire night. And not only that, I will say as soon as so she hit her, Dolly. It was kind of like a "ooh, bitch, you just snuck me," and then they got into it. But the same way how people are saying Ivory didn't lose not one fight, I'll say Dolly didn't lose not one fight except for Tasiki, and that's only because I'll give it to Tasiki because once she did, she punched that bitch to make her fall down. And that second round, it was like watching Roach versus what's the other boxer? What is his name? Gervonta Davis.
Tank.
That's what it reminded
Really?
me of. In the sense of like, if you know good
In what
boxing, you know
round?
Roach won. Roach won that.
Round
No
two.
shade.
round two.
Roach won
No, I'm
that.
talking about the Roach because Roach was coming back. So who was Roach and who was Tank?
I will say Tasiki is Roach. Gervonta was Dolly. But we all know Roach
And
won
you talking
that
about
fight.
in the back in the last like 3 rounds of their fight? You talking about
Yeah.
taking Roach?
Yeah.
So okay, well then that says Tasiki was in there handling.
And not gonna lie, they were both like I said, Dolly was keeping up. That means you hit me, bitch, I hit you back.
Yeah.
I hit you, you hit me back. And it's not like
I'm glad you made that
compare.
comparison. I'm glad you made that comparison because now I can picture it now.
Cause
Right.
they made it seem like Dolly just won all of the fight. I ain't gonna lie.
No, you literally will see her. Dolly's wearing a whole gray outfit. Her hair was a little fucked up, but it was pulled it back into a bun. She comes up the stairs. She will give everyone a hug. She'll be like, "Oh, y'all see my face?" Blah da 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 da. She looked fine. She looked fine. She looked. I mean, she didn't look. She looked touched, but she didn't have marks and bruises and blood.
He didn't have the bruises and stuff.
Like diamonds. She wasn't. Her face was
It
fucking
looked
like
like
diamonds.
Or
it
ET
looked
with the
like
puffy face.
she looked better
looking
than
like
ET.
a puffy fish.
She looked better than ET. But she kept. Remember when G made a top 10 heavy hitter list and he put Dolly at 10, and I understand why you did that because the way she was swinging, Dolly changed up the way she fought because she doesn't do the hammer curl anymore. She does fight with two hands.
So she was fighting. So she was fighting good.
She was fighting.
Well, Dolly is already a good fighter.
I'm very intrigued.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck going on this season. Maybe because she was injured. I don't know.
She kept being injured.
Yeah,
Like,
Dolly
like
fought better on
I'll
that.
explain. I'll turn my camera on real quick. So you see my fist? So Dolly does this, which is a hammer curl. When you make
Normally,
a hammer
right.
shape, you just go like that. You have metacarpals right here. When you damage these, you fuck up your fingers. If you fuck up your fingers, you cannot use your wrist. All of this is connected.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And her problem is, if this is someone's face, right?
Right. Yeah, you're gonna end up breaking your wrist.
That's how you break that. That is what she did. But this case, I guess she learned a little something because it didn't happen.
Fighting like that is crazy.
Right?
Because she was
I
coming
didn't
from
see
the
her
knuckle
fighting like
forward.
that. I didn't see her face.
That's some kindergarten ass fighting.
Not gonna lie, she went 2 rounds with Tasiki. She lost that first round. That second round was definitely a tie. That was definitely a tie.
It was a tie.
Okay.
Oh.
That was a tie. I don't care what Tasiki say. That was a tie.
That's what the general consensus I've heard was. They said the first round Tasiki clearly won, but they said the second round it was too close to really call.
That's why I did a video. That's why I did a video, Graham, because Tasiki keeps trying to explain it. Sorry, Shay.
G, the way you like how you said you put Dolly at top 10 at number 10. After seeing the way she fights Ivory and Tasiki and Emma, granted Emma took her ass beat regardless, but still. And like I put in the comments when you made the video, I was like, I agree with your list except for the Jo and Lex part. I would put Jo number 2. I would confidently trade Dolly into the top 6, if not top 5.
I might do an updated list after the reunion.
I cannot wait to see this.
Not gonna lie, because she hung in there
Me
better
too.
than
You better not edit shit.
That she hung in
No,
there
they
better than
will.
ET did. Granted,
Especially
ET
for
lasted
the fans.
longer. ET lasted longer, but
yeah.
she did hang in better. The quality was not as good as Dolly.
Shit, I get my hair from her.
Dolly was in that motherfucker getting her shit in. She said,
Yeah,
"Bitch, you
so
bitches
why is
play
she
with me all
lying?
season."
Shay, so why's Tasiki going on Instagram lying about what she did? Because she's trying so hard to explain that second round. Like, we
I
ain't
told
seen
you
shit
she
yet.
had a different. I told y'all that she had a different. The way she was with this reunion, as opposed to the way she was with the other two. The other two, she was gloating about it immediately
Right.
after.
She was bragging about
Whereas
it.
here,
she's
like I
explaining.
said,
waited like 10, 12 hours later to finally go on live. And like I
Yeah.
said, she normally was on live, but she only showed that boomerang on that picture, which makes me think what y'all saying. Dolly probably was in there a lot more than I would have expected.
like I said, both parties were lying. Tasiki, she did not absolutely beat Dolly. Did she win the fight overall? Yes. Did she beat her ass? No. And Dolly was lying by saying, "Oh, I'm not gonna post my face because I'm not a follower." No, you're not posting your face because you looked like you got into a fight. What she did, it just wasn't for the Tasiki reason. She looked like that because of Ivory.
And everybody would have
Which is
thought.
why I
it's
don't
because of
understand why they be doing that, because it's like, y'all know y'all on TV. We gonna see the shit. Why y'all lying about it?
Exactly. But,
I
you
mean,
know, she came out the fight. She's definitely a heavy hitter. It had to have been the fist. It had to have been the fist that was fucking up throughout the season because
Didn't she beat up Pretty P at the
she
reunion?
beat her ass twice. And you will mark my words.
I mean, she beat her up on the show.
Come to the side.
Not really.
Not really.
No, that first time
In the
they
first
fought,
round.
yes. That first
Yeah, but
round,
after
they
that,
got
he
in the
round,
house.
wasn't tearing her up because the Dolly dumbass was injured, kept fighting injured. That's what pissed me off. Like, she not letting
That is
herself
because
heal.
After she fought,
when you do not
beat
listen to
Creepy up.
your body will shut down on you regardless, whether you like it or not.
Yeah, that's true.
But I'm saying at the reunion, you will hear Santana say, "Girl, you should have sat that one out, pretty bitch." I mean, you already baby your ass before. You should. Girl, you didn't even hang in there, girl. No shade.
Yeah,
You didn't
Damn,
do
did she even
that
pinch
shit,
the
father.
so she
bitch?
should have sat that one out. And I like Pretty P. She's one of my top 3
I
favorites
love
of the season.
father.
She should have sat that one out.
Yeah, right.
I
Yep.
like Paula too. She's very chill.
Did she even
She should have
pinch the
sat that
bitch?
out.
She didn't even pinch the bitch, Shay. She ain't do
Did
nothing.
Anna
She
get
she
tore down? Well, never mind.
she
She
definitely
did.
had her
You
leaking.
know she
She
does.
had her leaking because she covers up her nose because for whatever reason, either her nose got punched to the point where it started bleeding, or whatever the case may be, something was bleeding because she put her hand over her mouth or her nose, whatever area.
Damn, P.
It's like what Melissa said. She had a point. I'm glad Dolly was in there doing what she needed to, because all that bark, I was like, I need to see some of this reunion. So
No,
for her to get
Dolly
in
is
there
top
and handle,
5,
so it sounds
if
like she
not
having an
top
ET
6.
moment.
I believed in her. I believe in her.
She did. She's definitely top 5, if not maybe top 6. But
Grant, I got a question for you.
What's
Hey,
up?
okay, so why? Because I don't know if you watched my recap. Because I talk about when Jayla says producer don't like her. Why
Halfway.
does
I gotta finish it when we get off.
Jayla? Why does Jayla want to keep coming back to an environment where she's not liked, like how Biggie does? Why?
Apparently, she's not coming back.
Well,
Finally,
she not coming
hopefully.
back.
Is it her choice not to come back, or because they don't want her back? That's the thing.
Now that's a good question to ask, considering what she said yesterday, the day before yesterday. If you'd have asked me before Saturday, I would have said it sounded like she was stepping away, like I'm not coming back.
I
But
hope
when
so.
she said what she said about Natalie having to fight for her to be recast after Caribbean for Midwest,
Mhm.
it sounds like maybe they were pushing her out the door. I don't know.
I
But it's
really
just
don't want her
crazy.
to
I don't
come
know why
back.
Jayla has not. I'm sorry,
Me
sorry.
either,
I
Si.
don't know why Jayla has not like escalated. I said in my recap, Jayla, you really should. If you're not doing clothing, you should be a high fashion model somewhere. Somebody
Yeah.
somewhere
Yeah.
will take you, but they're not going to because you lower, especially with the spitting. You lowered yourself. You really lowered yourself to somebody like Summer with the spitting in it, because we know the Summer spit. No, she be
Yeah.
kissing. Ew. Ooh.
Summer's actions give gutter, but anyways. But yeah, the spitting, I wouldn't put none of that.
And the
None of
blood too.
that.
Imagine if that got on Lex. I wouldn't have mind if Lex went and got Jayla one more time if that lit spit landed on her.
Yeah.
And it was blood in
Yeah.
it too. Ew.
If you spit at me, I'm gonna be
Fuck
ready
you,
to hit
bitch.
you.
Huh? Is it? Fuck you, bitch. The fuck?
You spit at me, I'm gonna be ready to kill you. Oops.
And I'm one of those people who like spit, no, ill, gross, blah. But like, and I feel like we all do this. My window open. Let me lock it. I feel like we all do this and say, oh, that's wrong. Oh, she shouldn't have done that. And then let it be you in the heat of the moment. That's why I'm not
You don't
even
know what you
capping.
gonna do.
Like, yes, spitting is
I've never
wrong,
spat
but
on
in the heat of
somebody.
the moment, I
Yeah.
feel like that's something I would have done.
I
You
mean,
trying to
yeah,
be
because
funny,
Jayla
bitch? I'm
never
gonna be
did this.
hilarious.
She never spit on nobody. She never spit on nobody. I mean, this is her first fight. She lost. Like, let's be honest. This
And
is her
that
first
too.
fight. She really
She
lost.
lost the meatball.
And that could be the
No.
heat of the moment. What movie by
I don't
saying?
think she lost the meatball.
Yeah,
She
Meatball.
got her ass whooped by meatball.
Meatball kind of kept
She didn't
up.
get her ass whooped by me. Now you know damn well Kylie didn't get her ass whooped by me. Not by no damn Meatball.
Exactly.
Everybody else
This
said
was
it,
the
Grant.
most
I'm just
definitive.
saying.
She lost to Ivory early in the season, but this was the most definitive L that Jayla has ever taken.
Oh yeah,
Like this
right.
one was so
Yeah,
clear.
boy. This
And
is
you could,
this
and
is crazy.
like what Sai was pretty much saying, like you could tell Jayla knew she lost, and that's why she
Yeah.
retaliated the way she did after it.
Yeah, it was sad to see. I ain't gonna, this episode was so sad for the OGs. Like, ooh, they got
Except for
choked.
Scotty.
Scotty.
Except for Scotty.
I'm mad at Scotty. I feel like Scotty should have got out there with legs.
Then
Like,
$10, I'll just be a
You did
that's
say
why
that.
I can't give her like the MVP title because you should have got out there. I know, like, you really look down on Emma. I mean, not Emma, but Lex. You think Lex isn't worth it, but Summer isn't worth it either.
What did Natalie say? Big Lex is what's next.
I disagree. I think
Yeah, like,
Scotty
you
was
trying to
the
call
MVP
Natalie
of this
out.
episode. She did her one too.
Yeah, she's still my MVP. I see what you're saying.
And she
but
was
like,
popping her shit. She was calling Natalie out. I loved it.
Well, she
But she
can.
should have
And
got
she
out
called
there.
Lex out too.
Well, Scotty can call Natalie out because she ain't going nowhere as long as she get on her knees. As long as she on them knees,
but it
she
was
ain't going
just
nowhere.
her
I'm more on
actually
her
standing up
side.
to Natalie. That was That was really it for me. But not only that, she was just making me laugh. Everything she
She
was saying
finally
was
stood up
cracking
to
me up.
Natalie. Yes, she did. I'm
hmm
happy for Scotty for that.
And
But
there was no reason to fight Lex. Lex only wanted to
there
fight her
is a reason. If somebody calls you
because
out, you
Scotty
need to
was
get out
tearing
there.
Summer up.
There's always a reason. There's always a reason. If somebody wants
Calls you out.
somebody say, "Come on, let's get that." You need to go out there and get that.
But I get what you're saying.
I'm
Even
not
though
gonna
I
get
said what I
that.
said,
I'm
I
gonna be
get
like,
what you're
this is
saying,
stupid.
Si.
I don't have no reason to get that with you.
Because me
But if
personally,
you come up and hit me, then I'm gonna need that
you're
now.
not gonna punk me.
Yeah,
I
you're not gonna punk
personally,
me. You're not gonna punk
if you
me.
calling me out,
I
I
don't. I
always
won't
say it
feel
though. If you
punked
call me
because
out,
I'll feel
I'll
like
give you
you
what you're
look
asking for.
stupid.
You can't punk me if I don't feel
I
That's
punked.
don't
why I
feel punked.
respect
Like if
DCB.
somebody
That's
that's like if
Right.
somebody be like, Legend, I need that from you, but I'm be like, why? Like, why do you need that? Like, I'm confused as to why we fighting. Like, I need a reason to fight you. Like, I'm not just about to fight you just because you said get
Cause
out
you
there and
want
let's do that.
to.
Because you
The
want
Okay,
to.
fuck?
so
If you
not
if
with
you want to
Scotty.
hit me, then
I'm
hit me.
different.
That would give me a reason to fight you. You calling me out is
Right.
not really giving me a reason to fight you personally. To me,
Yeah, I get both sides.
I mean, that's
Okay, so
I
some
get
what
both
about with
sides.
that's some
Anna?
people.
Because Anna was ducking a fade too, and Anna has been like, and Lex been going back all season. But when Lex called Anna out, she kept quiet and want to keep fighting Summer. So what
she
about
was
Anna?
How you know
yelling. No,
Anna
she
was?
was yelling at Lex. She was in the
When?
middle of the floor. She was yelling at Lex. Yes, she was.
But she
I
wasn't
gotta go
getting
back.
out there.
But
She
she didn't get
wasn't.
out there.
She didn't get
Lex
out
didn't
there.
get out there with her. She got out there at the
That's
reunion.
what
End
matters
of the
at the end of
day,
the day. I don't give a fuck what you talking about.
they
It's not
fought at
that.
the reunion. Anna
Some
was
people
never
just
scared
saying.
of Lex. Anna has popped her shit in Lex's face, in the confessional, outside on the street, at the gelato place, at the fucking hula. She has popped her shit in front of her. Whether she got beat up or not, Anna was not scared of Lex. Maybe cautious. Scared? No.
I
And
said,
that's
yes,
Okay,
she
that goes
talking
back to
cautious.
what
shit,
I
but
say
popping
too, though.
talking is
With
different from throwing hands, though.
if you
That's what I'm
really
saying.
want it,
I mean, but
if you
everybody was
really
saying that
That's
want
she
it,
was
what I'm
scared of Lex
saying
because she
though.
wasn't popping her shit in front of Lex's face. But now the goalposts move when she popped her shit in front of Lex's face. Now it's like, oh, she's not getting out there now. Okay, which is it? Is she scared because she not pop her shit and get out there, or she's scared because she not pop her shit in front of Lex's face?
I
Both.
said, bro, she hasn't, because like literally Lex told
Both.
her, because she was so quick to fight Summer. That's the thing. She kept saying,
It's
I meet
both.
around with
Everybody's
Summer, I
quick to
meet
fight
around with
Summer.
Summer. Because they
Everybody.
know that
Because
his
Summer
OG got
creates
issues.
issues. Summer
she do.
creates problems. It's not like they just find Summer out of nowhere. It's not like they woke up and
Yeah,
say, "Let me fight Summer." Summer literally
yeah.
popped Anna in her face. Everybody made fun of it. So now Anna can't fight Summer now. Summer literally, so Anna went up there and got in their business, just like Summer was getting in Scotty in them business. And when they was face to face, Summer popped Anna in her face. So Anna has every right to motherfucking fight her after that. I don't care.
Scotty, you too, because like you, it's like people. I don't know why people are either forgetting or choosing to not address it. Nobody's just picking on Summer. Like they fighting her because it's an easy win. Well, I don't
I
want to
don't
say
think
that.
they picking on
It's
her,
an
but it's
easy
like
win, clearly, but it's
it's an
like,
easy win.
Yeah.
but if you continue to antagonize me, at that point, if I want to fight you, I'm gonna fight you. But
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I definitely
the
feel
whole
the
thing
same
But
with
way.
then
like
also this
picking it, because
Grant.
that was Lex's whole thing. You keep fighting Summer, yeah, I'm gonna keep fighting her because she keep playing with me. Like, why would I not?
But that's the thing, Grant. When on the balcony, when Scotty and Anna jumped Summer, Lex hit Anna. So Lex tried to hit Anna. So
Yeah,
why didn't Anna get her lick back on
You
Lex?
right. Yep. She did.
Like I see what
Anna
y'all
said
saying,
that she
but the thing is, like Anna
didn't
was
hit
so
her.
quick to fight Summer multiple
Yeah.
times, but when Lex
Ma-
kept calling her out, she kept like not
Anna could have
acknowledging
snuck
her.
Lex just like she snuck Summer at that time.
maybe
Summer out.
she could
Anna,
have.
maybe
She could have did that.
Anna felt like she deserved that hit for trying to jump in, so she didn't feel the need to
But
get a lick back.
please,
Please.
please,
Man,
Anna said she
that
didn't.
girl
Anna
popped her her
said
shit.
she didn't feel hit. She said
That
she
girl
didn't feel
popped her
it.
her shit.
She said she didn't. She didn't get hit. That's what she said.
That one hit from Lex was made a whole
did it
big
even land though?
It
than
didn't
Summer.
land. That's what Anna said.
That shit
Well, it was
definitely.
still an
That shit
attempt
landed.
to hit.
She
So that's
swung
a
twice, but one
like
of them
But it's
landed.
good we having
She
Yeah,
swung
dialogue
you
three
because
swing
this
on
the
me,
times.
you
first
get
time I've disagreed with
you
y'all. Well,
swing
this
on
the
me, we
first time I've
It
had an
didn't look
argument with
like
you,
it was
Legend.
land.
Yeah, but this the first time we had to have a
Maybe
disagreement, Legend.
somebody,
But still
maybe.
love you. But I'm just saying, I'm just looking like it to me because she's so
Anna
quick to
felt
fight
that.
Summer because she thinks she can beat Summer's ass and she knows she can't whoop Lex after she just saw what she did to Jayla and she didn't want to be next.
She fought the Lex at the reunion.
This was after the fact. I'm talking about in present time. In that moment, she didn't.
That the reunion is more present.
No, I'm talking about in the
But with
moment
all
during the
that to be
episode when
said, I
while it was
do.
filming. Huh?
They know
Sorry.
what they getting into with her. They know what they getting into with Lex. Like They're not gonna willingly want to fight her. Like, let's keep it real.
She's like Billy. Like nobody wants to willingly fight Tasiki or like Rolly or
Yeah,
Lex or Ivory. They're gonna be quick to fight somebody
Lex
like
included
I
too.
would
Summer
I
be
don't
and
want
willing
to
to
fight
fight
shit.
Rolly
you be
in a
willing to fight
heartbeat.
Rolly, Boopy Bank?
In a heartbeat.
Rolly
She
cannot
can run
fight.
now. She
In
can
a
run fast now,
heartbeat.
Grant. She can run fast now with all that weight off.
She still can't fight.
Also, is it
I
off?
need to get on baddies and run it.
Or is it shifted?
I ain't trying to get. I talk so much shit about all these bitches on this show. If I get on here, they're gonna try to jump me.
I want to see.
I
I
know,
want to
right,
see.
guys?
They need to. I want to see some of these fans that be talking about these fights. I want to see y'all get out there and fight. That's what I
Grant,
want.
would you
They
go?
can't
Not
fight.
Grant. Legend. Would you go on
I'll fight.
Period.
Playboys,
Tag
South
team.
Central Playboys?
I will.
You would
Hold
go
on,
on South
no,
Central,
I won't go on South Central. I would go on Bad Boys
but not Playboys. Why not? Because are they
because
too dirty over there?
the money's
Oh,
not there. Like if I'm going to like tarnish my name and
Right.
my job ability, bitch, I need to make them figures.
Right.
understand. But I would like to see you on Now That's TV, Legend. I think your vibe over there would be amazing.
Yeah, you better stop trying to say my name. I'm not doing these ghetto ass shows.
Why not, Grant?
Now
The money,
they
the
fight
Because I
moolah.
got too much. I got too.
like
One ghetto show is
I
Zeus
can't
more
get
than
up
is
enough.
and
becoming
fight
more
for no
ghetto than
reason.
Now
Like,
That's
that's
TV.
weird.
Let's be talking.
I
And
can't
again,
get
I'm
up
Zeus
and fight
almost
for
becoming
no
worse.
30
reason.
years old.
But I
Prince
get it.
was 35 or 36 when he was on Bad Boys, right?
But Prince is a different person than me. I got dignity
And
Right.
Orlando Brown and Raz B, they all be
and
in the
pride.
chorus.
Because they didn't care about their image.
Exactly.
And
Exactly.
people
I
do.
care about mine.
People like me do.
Not $2
Exactly.
so y'all fans can't fight.
I
They
ain't say
I
I
haven't
can't.
been in a
fight
fight
now.
in so long because I'm trying
Never
not to
said I
fight.
couldn't
That's why I
fight.
can't go on no show
I got
like
into
this.
many fights.
Because like I said, you piss on me and you spit on me, any of this, I'm going to jail. Because the shit that they do on
Please,
these
not going
networks,
to
Now That's
jail.
TV and
Me
Zeus.
too.
Because
They all
I feel
scared.
like
I don't
you.
know.
I don't know.
I
I
don't know
don't
what
know what would
network they was
happen because
throwing
I don't know
shit.
who will be on the show. Like I know I can fight, but I can't whoop everybody. I done lost a few fights in my lifetime because I
Yes,
don't
you
talk so
admitted
damn
that.
much.
But for it to be on TV is gonna be crazy.
That shit is
And
documented
that's
for
That's
the
life.
People are gonna see that
statistics.
shit for life. You know?
Judy is gonna remember that ass whooping she got on Bad Girls Club for life.
Yes, but also she will remember how she got Shelly. She got Shelly that one good time.
She did.
that pop. Yeah.
Popped the right hook. Ooh.
And then hit his all the way back.
And she
Snatched that
dragged
bitch
her to
girl
the
on the way
floor.
down.
She dragged her to the floor. Yeah.
Exactly. That's why it being documented, that's what's gonna be crazy to me. Like if somebody
Yeah.
punched me in the way, what was that on when someone got spit on Flavor of Love? Was that wasn't New York, it was another show. A girl
It
got
was New
spat
York.
on.
That was New York. New
No,
York
it
got
was another
On
show.
Flavor of
It was
Love,
like the
yeah.
white show, the Rock of Love show. Like a girl
Oh,
hocked up spit
Brett.
and spit it right in her face, and the girl wiped it and the spit was all on her hands. You telling me right and you do that to
Wait,
me?
what season was
It
that?
was on Rock of Love. It was one of
The
those
Brett
seasons.
show. The Brett Michaels show.
The Brett Michaels show.
I know the show, but what season was he?
I think it was season 2. Was it when
It was season
Destiny
2,
was
that
on?
black girl.
See,
Okay,
I
I'm
thought
remembering it now.
I was about to say I thought. See, I had a black girl in my head when she said that, but I
I can
couldn't.
see it, but I
One of the
can't
only
see
black
it.
girls on there, if I'm not mistaken.
I gotta look it back up.
She's on the black girl.
Yes, I think she was the
Yeah.
only black girl on there. She was like skinny too. She was like
Yeah.
You know,
I can
every
see
season
it
Rock
in
of
my
Love, they
head, but
only
I
put
can't
one
see it at
black
the same
person.
time.
Yeah, somebody I forgot
I
who it is. They
remember the
spit right
black
on
girl.
her. Was it Raven?
What was that girl's name?
I don't know.
Oh, I'm looking for you guys.
I'm looking too.
No, that
Brett
was Charm
Michaels.
School. Sorry, it was Charm School season 2 with the Rock of Love girls when the
Oh,
white girl
I
spit
hated
in the
that season.
Latina's
Horrible.
face. Yeah, what the
I
white girl
never
spit
watched
in the
that show.
Latina's face, even when it was Brandy.
The girl that was with
Destiny.
Yeah, Destiny.
Destiny, yes.
The way
But who
she
spit
hocked up
on her
that spit
though?
and spit right in her face, and Destiny just stood right there and just screamed, "Why the fuck did you
Oh
swing on
yes.
her?"
What?
The girl
Mhm.
the black girl that they kept trying to say was a man, Natasha. Was that her
I
name?
do remember her.
It's not.
She was non-existent because
They
she
kept trying to say
was
that
she
she was a
gone.
man back in the day.
She was gone after because Brett Michaels didn't keep no black women on that show. They all were gone episode 1.
Yeah.
But it was Brandy and Destiny who I'm remembering from Charm School.
Come
It's
on,
the way-
Grant, share the screen.
I'm glad you got it because I'm sitting here Googling.
I'm trying to fast forward a little bit.
Do you not see her breathing an inhaler? I have the cat.
All the nostalgia.
You get the fuck out.
Oh, Brandy from I Love Money too. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember this.
I just been
He dating our age.
You said shit when
He's drunk as fuck
They
too.
argue for a while. You might want to go a little over.
Heather. Lacey.
Right there. Go back.
Yeah.
Right there.
Brandy was drunk.
And it was like a loogie too. I remember it. This about to be nasty.
Ooh.
Ew.
Yup.
When I tell you out of KILLEED,
Ooh. She would have met her
I'd have
grave
been
tonight.
walking out in cuffs.
Why even do it 3 times?
They used to do that shit in a loop.
Girl, beat her ass. Fuck that.
The fact that she just
Like,
standing right
what?
there
I'd
is
have been
blowing
through
my
her face.
mind.
Sitting
Yeah.
there screaming.
Yeah.
Get out.
That
Like,
sent me
girl, you
home.
better swing
No,
on
that's
that.
insane.
I would have fucked her up and wiped my face.
I don't even
with
think Pumpkin spit on New York was that bad. That was terrible.
No,
Nah,
Pumpkin
that
was
shit was
bad.
white too. Yeah,
Pumpkin
Stephanie
was
was
worse. Like, you could
dehydrated.
actually see the
Her
spit
breath
on New
smelled
York.
like nasty ass shit.
I remember that. You
Yeah,
could
New
see
York
the spit
now.
on New York's neck.
OG
And the
Wayne.
You
fact that she
nasty.
ran
New
away
York said,
afterwards
"You
is what kills
motherfucking
me.
whore."
Destiny actually went on to win that season, if I'm not mistaken.
No, it was Brandy, the other Brandy. I remember that season very vividly because I rewatched it like 2 weeks ago. It was Brandy
That was
and
when reality TV
But
was
Destiny
big.
was in the finale then.
yeah, she was the top two. It was
Okay.
between Brandy and Destiny and some other bitch. But Pumpkin, the way she ran away to this day gets me. Like, why the fuck you gonna spit and then run, bitch?
You motherfucking.
Because and this was the moment when she knew she fucked up.
I'm on pause, but I'm about to press play in a millisecond.
I love
Right.
Oh my god, New York. That's that. Oh my god, when
New
we gonna
York
get
is
reality TV
gold.
like that back? Can we get that kind
Speaking
of
of
reality
New
TV?
York, New York is rumored to be on Traitors season 4. Let's
Really?
pray that it
We
happens.
here for that.
But she ain't gonna be a really good trader
Imagine
because you know
that.
she
She's not
got
gonna be. I don't think
Nene
they'll make
Leakes,
her a traitor. I feel like they would make New
Nene
York a
Leakes is
faithful.
reported to be on season 4 too. Imagine Nene and Tiffany New York Pollard on Traitors
Ooh,
together.
interesting.
I need them to have
That's gonna
a shield for 4 episodes at least. I need them on at
Yeah,
least
they gotta
4
rig it.
episodes.
Four
They
This
gotta rig
contract,
it
they
for
episodes,
them
cannot
seasons.
get murdered for the first 4 weeks.
I don't think New York can
Literally.
last in that one because she talks too much.
I would say,
She
yeah,
don't-
New
New
York
York
is
gonna
definitely
find a way.
the faithful of the faithful, so they might get rid of her because
Yeah.
New York. I feel like how she would have been a traitor. How she has been on the past few reality shows is definitely giving faithful, dramatic, starting rumors, running with every. She gonna be like Tom.
No, I feel like she's gonna be like
Like
a
Tom.
trader's favorite. She's gonna be a trader's favorite because she's gonna be the one getting
Grant,
it
should Tommy
all
come
wrong.
on Traders?
Like I feel like she gonna be like Tom.
That would
Come on
be
with crazy ass
I would
theories.
love to see that.
Tommy?
Tommy on
I would
Traitors
love
too.
to see
Hell
that.
yeah, and Jackie Christie. I told movie ladies Jackie Christie.
Truth.
Imagine
If
getting
they
Jackie
put Rolly
Christie,
on Traders, I'm not watching that
Tommy.
season.
Oh shit.
No, we need to keep
Tommy
good
just
people
gotta chill
off
the
of
fuck out.
real reality TV.
Rolly go think she got to fight when
But
she.
you
He
know
said, I
what
hate
though?
liars.
You know what though? You know who would be good on Traitors though? Even though I said
Who?
just keep good
That's
people
the
off.
biggest liar.
Natalie, put Natalie on
Hell
Traitors.
yeah. And
Get a
she should
season
have
with
been on House of
Natalie,
Villains too before Camilla.
Natalie,
Natalie not gonna want
Nene,
to do
Jackie
that.
Natalie's used to
Christie,
being the CEO. She don't want to go to another
He
show.
not gonna want
Tiffany,
to do
New
that.
York Pollard,
That's true.
That'd be a great cast, but we ain't gonna get all them
and
icons in one
Tommy.
season.
I
We ain't
I
gonna
want to
would
get
see
all.
love
Tommy.
Jackie Christie. That shit would be funny.
Jackie would be boy. Jackie
She
would
will
have
be
me
a faithful
weak.
of the faithful, though. We'll have to get her
What
out
about
of here.
Jocelyn? You think Jocelyn will be good?
Johnson would be funny to watch
She'll be a
too.
She would
faithful
be
too,
funny.
because
Jocelyn's
she wouldn't be
always
a
funny.
traitor.
Jocelyn's
I
a
just
good
want to see him
liar.
at
She
the
can be a
round
traitor.
table.
Jocelyn's a good liar. I think Jocelyn would be great as a traitor.
Jocelyn. The only reason I feel like Jocelyn might make it as a traitor is because nobody understands what she's saying. So they just gonna be like, yeah, all right, yeah. They'll think that they caught her in a lie. She'll be like, I didn't say that. You didn't understand.
Kenya would be good
So the
too.
grandmother is the mother.
Julie from BGC9. Julie from
Melissa, you gonna
BGC9
call
would be a
me?
great traitor.
Is she
Julie from
still
BGC9 would
where
be a
we
great
think she
traitor.
is, or is she old now? Can she still
Yeah,
be
let
messy
let
though?
Melissa be the finish.
Yeah, we're gonna get Melissa up here and then we're gonna wrap
Absolutely.
up.
She has a podcast with Jesse, who they used to do AfterBuzz TV.
Oh, Jesse J.
Yeah, she
I
got a
love
podcast with him. Mm-hmm.
Julie.
Julie.
Julie. Oh yeah, Julie would
I
be
think it's
good.
called.
Julie is
I
smart. The
can't
way
remember
she
what it's
controlled that
called.
house on season 9, she would be good on this show.
She would be a great
And
trader.
I think Julie is a good like storyteller too. Like that's what I
Yeah.
think that's what Baddies is missing, like good storytellers. Because BGC, they had good storytellers. Like even people who we dislike, when they got in the confessional, like they was
The
saying
narrator of
something.
the season.
Entertaining.
Like Fallon,
Yeah.
Fallon explained that ass whooping she got. Like
She
we understand you
definitely
got
did. Like I didn't like the bitch, but baby, I didn't skip past the confessional because the bitch just wasn't saying nonsense. I was listening to it because it was adding to the story.
For
Us
real.
too, Devin.
I'm about to give me some fish sticks. I'm about to
Devin
go
said,
buy
"I
some
fuck
fish.
with you."
Fish sticks, you got some tartar sauce.
Yeah, I got tartar sauce. That's how I eat it. You eat it with something else? Somebody said they eat
No,
it with
I eat it
mayo.
with hot sauce, ketchup, and mustard.
Somebody said they eat it with mayo. I said, huh?
I don't know about that,
It's
but I
nasty.
eat it with hot sauce, ketchup, and mustard. That's how I eat all my fish.
You see how we deteriorated to old school reality TV? When we gonna get that shit back? God, that was a
Never,
freaking
it's
time.
never coming back.
I know it ain't never gonna be
What a
recreated.
time to be
They try to
alive.
do with Erica Mena show, trying to give us like a I Love New York shit, but it ain't working. No offense to Erica, but
And
baby,
one of the stars is dead, and they still haven't said nothing.
That's crazy.
That's in Zeus
That's
fashion for you.
sick.
oh wait, before I get up out of here, did y'all see Billy at the auditions when she punched that bitch in the face?
Yes, but Billy wasn't fighting how she normally fight on Now That's TV. I felt like that girl the first round was keeping up with her.
I don't get what's going on with Now That's TV girls when they come to Zeus, when they step on Zeus property, they don't know how to fight no more. Well, not
I don't
fight,
know.
but they
The
will fight.
last round that
Yeah.
when she got the girl, she got her good. But the first two rounds, that girl was keeping up with her.
But Billy can't come on the show because she's still in jail, and they ain't paying no $1 million to get that bitch out.
Unless she agrees to be Natalie's
Lap
bodyguard.
dog, my
Right.
bodyguard.
Mm-hmm.
Natalie might do it because Billy can beat Rolly. I'm stamping right now. She can beat Rolly's ass. God,
She
I want
definitely could.
But yeah, Billy, she's still locked
All
up.
right, we
Sorry.
about to
I'm
Kai,
not
we
gonna.
about to skip real quick because we about to go to bed. We gotta get Melissa and then we out of here.
All right.
All right,
Love
But
y'all.
y'all.
make sure
Keep
y'all go
supporting.
subscribe to Kaya if you haven't already. Kaya, what's your numbers? I know you close to 1,000.
Like
You
980
might
something.
even be there. Go subscribe to Kaya. Sai, my dog, who always be in them comments,
You
getting
know
them
it.
coons together with me. And Shay always coming with the reunion facts. But shout out to y'all. We love
Period.
y'all. We'll see y'all next time.
Good night,
Y'all
y'all.
gonna be here next week. I'll be here.
Bye. Oh,
Bye.
I hope we not here next week.
Oh yeah, we ain't gonna be here next week if the episode is as boring as it looks, which it probably will be. Melissa, give us that rapid fire so we can get the hell to sleep.
Hello. Oh my God. I thought I was going to join the panel with them. I didn't have much to say. Okay. Anyway, this is my last time
Oh,
calling in
good.
because this is my last. I'm not watching no episodes. I'm done. I'm tired. Okay.
As you should.
But, so I'm just going to say this. Betty franchise is like vaping. You should be ashamed to do that shit. But for some reason, hoes won't stop. Just like hoes won't stop trying to embarrass themselves to audition you on this tacky ass show. Okay. Now, I just want to say I'm so happy. Even though I don't like this bitch Rolly, I'm so happy she tried to. Did y'all watch the auditions?
Yes, I did.
Not me.
Part 1.
What? Okay,
I
so
didn't
I'm
see
gonna skip
nothing.
that. I'm not even gonna talk about it. You need to watch it. Although it ain't that important, they just turn on each other, but we're not surprised. But I wanted to see it. That's why Baddies need to let them finish watching the season so we can see this beef during the reunion. Instead of seeing this new beef pop off, they just try to kick popcorn, put new shows out. They're really diluting the talent, and that's why they're going to end. Lastly, Jayla, I'm sorry, I'm biased. I know she got her ass beat. Listen, hear me out. I know she got her ass beat. However, did she really get her ass beat, or did she beat her own ass? Because why are you there with dress on? Why are you there with heels on? Why y'all not ready to fight? You know these bitches desperate. You know they trying to fight for camera time. Y'all thought, no, you need to. And why you waiting for security to break it up? Bitch, Natalie don't like you. She set you up, ho. If anything, you should have swung on that bitch before you left.
Right.
Not coming back. Summer, I'm so not Summer. Oh, no, I'm never be proud of that bitch. Scotty, I'm so proud of her. Like, yes, bitch, keep swinging for your life. You should have swung on Natalie too when that bitch set you up because you know she did. You know how she is. You know she set you up. Come on. And Rolly only rooting for the new bitches because she got an affinity for broke bitches. She love bitches who are broke so she can be the big dog. Like that's just who she is. That's her, you know? And I feel like Lex, the reason why Dolly didn't say shout out to Lex, we need to pay attention because these people talk about gang. She didn't say her name on mistake. She didn't say her name on purpose. She know that Lex is used as a cloud chaser. That was no mistake. That was intentional. And she didn't really give a fuck about Dolly. Like y'all telling me Jayla's so big and bad that after, even though she got jumped, she somehow caused Dolly seizure. Really?
Yeah, that was crazy.
That time she causing whole seizures, and it's that deep when y'all keep letting this bitch slide for jumping. Y'all, they didn't give no camera time for the accountability for jumping Jayla. They just brushed past it like it was nothing. And I'm like, wow, y'all want to make it. Your whole storyline was about jumping, and you did that shit last night. Like you said, that bitch was behind her, ready to jump her. Dolly, I'm not stopped, bitch. You bumping hoes in the club. You don't think you gonna square up? That if you so fucking fragile, bitch, why you bumping hoes? And that's why she kept it cute, because the bitch had to try to recover her name, because Lord knows that bitch has something to prove. And unfortunately, I don't want to see it. Like, I'm not claiming she won until I see it, because literally I don't like her. Natalie replaced all the OGs. Tasiki, they were boring. However, these new bitches are even more boring because they don't have no leg to stand on. Them bitches ain't got morals. Them bitches ain't got no personality. They just want to check. And so she didn't cast Anna. She didn't cast nobody else. And when we go to this new season Africa, when nobody gives a fuck and nobody want to watch, and the views go down, and Lex and her cringy ass confessionals, you wonder why your ass don't dance. You wonder why. That's all.
Come on, Miss Diana.
Because this is my last time. My last time seeing this show. Okay.
Melissa, I don't blame you.
Me too, girl.
It's making me
always
ghetto.
coming with the fakes.
It's making me want to fight. It's making me want to shoot. I'm like, I went back to boxing. I was like, you know what? Let me get my stamina up. Just in case I want to hold in the
Keep
street.
boxing, because boxing is, I'm telling you, it's the best workout. It is the best workout.
Okay.
You don't even got to fight nobody, but it's the best way to get out aggression too. If you really want to hit somebody, go hit the bag.
Exactly, and that's a problem. This show shouldn't be stressing me out. And why the fuck they keep keeping us hostage with all these episodes? Bitch, stop dragging it. Let us see the damn reunion. Let us see it, because we know y'all ain't got shit else going on. This is a tacky ass show. Like I said, this show is like vaping. Dirty hoes love it. And that's all.
Yep, and that's why we gotta disassociate.
Okay, but yes,
exactly.
I love y'all. Thank y'all for.
And we love you.
I'm gonna stay watching y'all, but I won't be watching it. So
I don't blame you, because I'm not watching it next season either.
That's what I say. I don't know what you're gonna be watching. You be watching Legend.
Movie, baby,
you gotta watch all our other shit.
Don't play with me. I watch The Challenge. That's my show.
They need to revamp The Challenge anyway.
They do, but
it's been good this season.
They need to go back to how it was back in the golden eras.
But they gotta put that shit on. They gotta get it on MTV.
They do. They do.
Put it on Peacock.
But yeah, so I'm gonna watch y'all. I love y'all. Yeah, and I'm gonna continue to try to get this money.
Get it. And everybody love you in the comments.
I love everybody here. Everybody funny. Y'all have good people. Y'all like attracts like.
Yeah.
So y'all attract good people because y'all are good people. Period.
For the most part.
Period. That was a word. Thank you.
I attract two psychos.
Well, they're not in the. They're not showing up on the live. It's because they know better.
Because they're getting blocked.
They scared. They scared.
They getting blocked. They don't get a chance to.
They scared.
Like I said,
I do know how to find people. I'm a little bit of a star. I will find IP, baby, and I will message you your picture or where you stay. So please, you just let me know. That's why I can't, because I'm a little bit crazy.
Love you.
I love y'all.
We about to go to the BED.
Peace.
All right, Melissa, we'll catch you next time. All right, y'all. We all tired.
Damn.
Shameless plug, even though we're gonna be on the podcast on my page. We're trying to finalize when we're gonna be doing it, because Movie Bay is going. I think you're going to the Millennium Tour on Friday.
I am.
And that's why we're not doing it on Friday. We're trying to figure out when we're gonna do the podcast episode 5, but it'll be on my page. So stay tuned. We're gonna figure that out. But yeah, anything else I want to say?
No, I'm ready to go to bed.
Me too.
Thank y'all
No,
for another good
better
live.
hope Mario.
Yeah.
No, but for real, 'cause we talked about that today in the chat. I'm gonna be standing up though.
I
Mario,
know. Stand up. Well, I can't stand people to go to concerts.
No, because why was he yelling at them?
Him yelling is crazy, but I don't understand people to go to concerts and sit down.
But
Like,
I'm saying like his audience is older people. Like, they
hey
can't stand the
yo,
whole
what you
concert.
talking about? Excuse me. What? What? His audience is older people? How old, Legend?
Yeah, they be in
You know,
their
Legend is
30s,
a
almost
Gen Z.
40s.
Nigga, we can stand up.
Sometimes
He is
their
a Gen
legs
Z.
be hurt. They back, girl. You can't. Okay,
I'm dead.
y'all legs be hurting.
See, we the older crowd, so we gonna wear the chunky heel, or we gonna have them back up flats and our see that's the we gonna come prepared.
But
we gonna
I
come
guess
prepared.
like, why are you yelling at the people? You already got paid, baby. They already paid to be there. If they want to sit down, baby, just go out there and get the performance you got paid to do.
He's saying they killing his vibe.
He probably
Nah,
lashing
but
out because they dragging him online
For what?
about
yeah,
his
I didn't like that. They're
body.
body shaming him.
Yeah.
Because he
I
fat?
don't like that. Not even, but you know,
I'm about to say, I don't see it.
grown man body. You know what I'm
Well,
saying? We ain't young whippersnappers no more.
Well, put his shirt back on.
All right. Well, my shameless plug. I just did a review to Duplicity, Tyler Perry's latest film. Make sure y'all check that
was
out.
it good?
You got to check out the review.
Period.
That late response tells me. But yeah, I'm gonna go check it out.
It's hard to answer because it's hard to answer.
It shouldn't be that hard to answer. You know the answer.
It's Tyler Perry, so I mean, like, it's not as worse
Before
as
we
bad as it
since
has
we talking about
been.
him, I saw somebody from the cast of Beauty and Black. They asked him on the red carpet like how long it takes y'all to film the show. They said 3 weeks. That's the problem.
Yeah, that's Tyler Perry's usual, 2-3 weeks. That's his usual time frame. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. But Duplicity, and also my Real Talk with Movie Bag, where we get into the tea of movies, TV industry. Yeah, you guys. Yeah.
Check
and
it
of course
out.
the highly controversial podcast.
Yes,
And my RuPaul Drag Race.
Oh, you got
Season
content.
almost over. Yeah, I'm about to record when we get off of here. Maybe y'all kept me on here 30 minutes too long.
How you got energy?
I don't, nigga.
Good energy.
Okay.
I couldn't do it.
Good night.
I couldn't do it.
Legend,
All right,
no,
y'all, we
yes.
done.
Legend does Nada's TV. Y'all subscribe to him. He does Zeus and Nada's TV.
Yes.
Yes. I'm not doing nothing
All right,
this
y'all.
week.
I got the challenge, and then
Almost failed.
I
I'm
ain't doing
thinking
shit
about
for
one
about a good
show
month.
that I might be doing next
I
month.
just got a
But we'll see.
promotion too, so
But all right, y'all, we done. We getting boring, but I'll see y'all.
now we getting boring.
We are. The numbers
We
are
getting
dropping.
boring, child.